Hello, everybody! Welcome back to another Captain Mack live stream. So nice of you to join me today. So glad to have you here, and so kind of you to hit that like button. What? How sweet of you? How sweet. Unmatched and Ninja and Bruh and Rat and Tubi. How we doing? What's everybody up to today? As some of you may know, Payday 3 is out, which is what I'm going to be playing. That's the plan. That's the entire plan. Did you know that the servers were down for like 4 hours, like right before I started streaming, and I wasn't sure if I'd actually be able to play today? It's pretty lit. What's up, True Love and Sus? Fan artist. Just chilling, playing Far Cry 4. Very nice. Very nice. Love being gay and doing crimes, don't we all? What's up, Nova? How you been? What are you up to? Nice to have you here. Special Payday 3 stream. Yeah, the special Thursday stream. The unheard of, never before seen Thursday live stream. Absolutely incredible. I'm joined by some people today. I'm going to undeafen, and when I undeafen, it might be really loud. I don't know what to expect, so we're just going to see.
Oh, wait.
Hello.
Are you sure it's out of the map?
I've had some.
Okay. Hello?
Hello. I'm going to each.
Hello?
In Payday 2, I know that
Hello?
wasn't a thing, no matter how much people said it was.
Fortnite? Friday nights at Tebby's?
5 Nights at Gamer. Do we want to just stop this so that Mac and Bill can join?
Sure.
Oh wait, did you not?
I was not actually intending to play the game when I streamed today, so you don't have to wait for me. It's all right.
Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. I guess we'll do a full clear then.
So we're joined today by Morgan Green and Bill, who are all sweet people who are ready to. Well, there are a lot of gays in this call, so being gay and doing crime sounds about right.
We're just talking about how offended we were.
Yeah, you're appropriating our culture, and we don't appreciate that.
I mean, half my audience thinks I'm gay anyway, so.
Yeah, but are you?
No comment.
Unless you live in Florida or Texas and you're actively trying to make being gay a crime, I don't want to hear it.
Who said I'm not?
Your Oregon ID.
Oregano.
You haven't seen it.
That's true. I didn't even know it existed, but you didn't say it didn't, so.
You just confirmed its existence.
Neither did I say that it does. I'm noticing, by the way, that Joy is in this game. Did this release on Switch?
Nope.
No.
It's really funny.
Nice. Out of all the heisters to bring to the next game, they chose Joy, whose existence came for being on Switch. It's interesting. Anyway, I'm playing her because woman.
Wait.
You're not gonna let the women play the women?
No.
Yeah. So first you
guys are women in real life. You can play the men in the video games.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, I mean, you've got a point. I hate that you have a point.
It's okay. Mac is trans, and that's all we need to take away from this.
The problem is you always start streaming when I need to head to bed, so I just want to remind you to like and subscribe. Well, thank you, Noah. That's extremely sweet. Thank you for stopping by. So is anyone gonna invite me to a party or something?
Hang on.
I thought you said you weren't gonna play the game.
Why does it say the Green's playing in VR?
Okay, actually, I do happen to have a headset plugged in, sorta. It said that for like half of the people on my friends list were playing in VR. Quote unquote.
Does Payday 3 even have VR?
No.
Not that I know.
Nice.
Skill issue.
Probably just because Unreal supports it natively, I think.
No, I had to default to Wolf because you guys are playing the women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big sad.
This job's like almost done, so you're about to get a bunch of free XP.
Wait, how do I even join? I can't ready.
Oh god.
If you can't ready yet, it's probably because you're still loading in.
I can't see you, so see either of your character models, so I guess that's the case.
You're just loading. That ready button will be like dark black when you can't actually join.
We're the Doing Taxes stream. We're doing crimes. Taxes aren't a part of doing crimes.
I love tax evasion.
You should stream Baba
Taxation
Files
is
taxes.
theft.
I should stream what? Morgan so rudely interrupted you.
Baba does taxes.
Maybe.
It's Baba from Baba is you filing their taxes.
By the way, I just want to mention that I did in fact beat Ibis and Air first try in Armored Core, and I'm proud of that.
Certified gamer.
I went back and I watched the VOD and I was like,
just-
holy shit, I was like instinctively
tinnitus.
dodging really well. Bankheist are basically taxes. Oh, I'm ready now. I don't know what I'm about to drop into.
A clusterfuck.
The final assault.
Just picked up a transmission. The cops are
Don't
about to
worry,
launch a
I'm
final
here.
assault.
Are you?
You're gonna need to invite him.
Am I masked up? I don't think I'm masked up. Wait, I don't have
wait,
a
are
gun
you
out.
not?
I don't have a gun out. I can't do anything.
That's really funny. I mean, you can mask up. Are they?
I don't know
shooting
how.
at
I
you?
can't. It's not working.
Oh, it's bugged then. I see you. You have a mask on for us.
Oh, there we go. There we go. It's on now. We're good. We are good.
Okay.
Oh, the game might be a bit loud.
Morgan and I have this like memorized now, so we did stuff out of order. So
The game has
we aren't
been
able
out
to
for a
leave yet.
day.
There aren't like a ton of heists, but I think that there's enough. I'm satisfied with the ones that we have.
Well, that's great.
Stop
I'm happy for
trying to
you.
Throw the equipment in.
Oh, I didn't realize that it was the equipment. That explains why it was so heavy.
That's what the point of the mask. That's what the mask. Oh! I was trying to sing Dream Song and I got clobbered by a cloaker. That was so unnecessary and rude. This dude came out of the came through the doorway swinging. I didn't even have a chance.
I'm not gonna like overly backseat you, and like I know that you played the
I am.
tutorial, but if you didn't
Shoot their
pick it
heads.
up, or not the tutorial, if you didn't get it during the beta, fall damage is a very real threat in this game.
I did actually. I dropped from like a second floor to a first floor and just died.
Yeah, yeah.
Did anybody figure out how to slide? Because the beta was bugged, so you
Sprint and
couldn't see the
crouch.
controls. So,
Crouching while sprinting will slide.
oh my god, I have to do like a claw to do that. I
the
can't like.
phone's in here.
Okay, never mind. There we
I
go.
mean,
All right.
Naturally, you're gonna be slipping your finger off the sprint button to
I really am slipping.
do that anyways.
Hey, slipping Jimmy!
Hopefully, this keeps our party after this, because there's not really.
You
parties
think a
don't,
man
like,
just
really
falls
exist.
into a river in Lego City? No, he orchestrated it.
Nice. The assault won't stop until you're dead or in custody.
I'm just running around. Should I be doing something?
Just pick up bags. We're missing a painting somewhere on the first floor, I think.
Yeah, we don't have we don't have two of the exhibits open, I think.
Is it like
Oh,
Payday
we
2 where
have
they'll be
two.
marked in the corner or something like that?
Because I just grabbed them both. Does that memorize their locations?
not really. You have to know, like... The loot's less obvious than in Payday 2, but it's still pretty obvious. Like, look for stuff in display cases. Hi, Cloaker.
Cloaker.
I
Okay.
barely know her.
If somebody wants to come pick up bags from Exhibit 6,
Come.
come.
I
I'm
do
just
want to
trying
come.
to survive on the roof, dude.
I mean, that's fair.
This is a lot harder just dropping in.
We're also playing on hard, and I played like my first 15, 20 levels on normal.
I mean, that's fine. I'm doing okay, but it's just like when you start
ammo
the
economy.
heist, when you go from start to finish on a heist, you end up knowing what to do a lot more than when you just
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
into the
yeah.
middle of
Just
it.
click heads.
Morgan, which exhibit do we not have open?
I
Oh, no,
think
you opened it.
I think we
Somebody
do
opened
have it open. I think that we just made
do now.
it words.
A
Skip
moment
to the
ago, there
being
were
gay
two.
part of the stream. I'm doing it right now.
I'm doing it.
Wait.
Morgan, should we kiss to prove that we're gay?
Bill, you're looking really nice
No,
today.
it's gay.
No
Okay,
response. Okay, my compliments aren't appreciated, clearly.
I'm sorry. I'm currently my eardrums mop.
Yeah, I had to turn my audio way down.
Mine is down to
actually, like,
10%.
hear you guys.
I have a bag. That's a
The
dozer. That's a dozer.
helicopter's
That's a
on the
dozer.
roof.
Time to hustle.
I got a dozer to not get killed by. Hang on. Ow, ow, ow. It's not. I'm not doing a great job.
Dozers are a real threat in this game. which
I know. They were in the beta.
Yeah, I love all of the unit changes. I think they're all fantastic, except for Cloaker sometimes.
Somebody help.
Oh, I had that many downs.
Hang on, Bill. I got you.
I'm alive. I have no ammo.
I'm not. Honestly, Q is a better throw button, but it really threw me off for the first few times I had to do a heist.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it now, but
My
it
game
did take a
lagged
bit.
as a cloaker was on.
Fuck.
That's based.
Oh,
I
had
just
to
leave.
No.
No, you
we don't
can't
have the
while
painting.
they're down. They have to despawn. Oh, wait. Oh, we're still missing a painting too? Uh-oh.
Yes.
I'm back in like 30 seconds, so you just need to
Minecraft?
survive.
What's up, Heretical? How you
can't.
doing?
Metal Gear Survive.
Oh, no, we're done.
Wait.
No bullet.
We're done.
Aw. Do we want to restart, or do we want to go back to the main menu and try to
I'd rather do some normals.
stuff in order? Okay,
feel
yeah,
like
yeah.
I'd
just
rather do
going
some
in
normals
order.
just so I can get a little
Yeah,
more
at
used to it.
Going in order is a great. They've definitely already done the.
We've done the first one.
First one.
Okay, hold on. My breaker tripped. I might disconnect here soon.
The party's already.
I have
down
a
to 3
UPS.
people.
I'm living on borrowed time.
It's already 3 of 4 people, so you're already out.
Oops.
All right. Now that
Rest in peace, Bill.
there's only a couple of us, we can talk about who's the sexiest person on the Dream SMP.
Jay Schlatt.
Yeah, J-Slat. I think.
Okay.
Discussion over.
I mean, fair.
He's got the chops, man.
He looks like an actual sheep.
Yeah, he looks like his profile picture.
Speaking of J Schlatt, I bought the Rami Miku crossover plush.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
I've seen that, I think.
Jay Schlatt is
hear ya.
objectively correct.
But
It just is.
Okay, I ran and flipped the breaker fast enough. We're fine.
breaker.
Bill is like
Okay.
speed running over here. By the way, I'm drinking a nice iced chai latte today. No
I had a chai
cream
latte
soda
for
today.
breakfast. With breakfast.
Did you have food for breakfast too?
Yeah, I had a nice lox bagel sandwich.
I see.
All right.
It's very good.
I will also make my plea to your chat again, Mac. I will literally marry any woman in your chat. I do, as long as they're of age.
Hang on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I
once
try
again.
so hard to keep incels out of my Discord, and you come on here and be like, I will marry any woman.
She's gay. It doesn't count.
There's such a thing as a femcel.
But is there such a thing as a gay cell?
Yo, shout out to the self-labeled incel we had to ban the other day. That was lit.
Okay, well, you don't have to say yes. Okay, you can just say no. You can just destroy my feelings.
No,
So wait. Never.
it's me.
Wait, no. When I say me, I don't mean the.
The self-labeled incel.
Yes, I do not mean that.
Yeah.
Are you? Is that your application for marriage? Because if so, we'll go through the process.
It is irrevocable.
I mean, like, you work remote sometimes, right? Like, come up here. Like, I won't even charge you that much of a share for rent.
Oh.
Whatever I save on taxes is like what I'll.
See, I can't say your name. I'm sorry. I'm missing brain cells. Heretical? Aha! I'm smart. I'm so smart.
Heretical sciences.
Yeah.
Not
No,
scientists.
she gets it.
Become the fair
Yeah,
female and marry the dude.
Why the fuck would I marry a guy? I've already done part 1 of that.
Yeah, you. Gross.
Yeah.
What's
Men are
part
icky.
1 of marrying a guy?
Well, the part that says, dude, become the female and marry the dude.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I've already done part 1 of that.
Step 1
Trans rights
complete.
handshake.
Trans rights pants grab.
No, you can't. You can't say that.
I'm ripping my balls off. What's wrong with that? That's how it works, right?
I'm trying to turn this into a thing. Translates chest grab.
Yeah, it doesn't work as well.
Why do they all have to do with sexual harassment and assault?
Funny.
I will
Okay.
literally marry any female in chat.
HR, you don't understand. I did it for the
Look.
meme.
I just asked a simple question. Okay,
Simple.
Simple.
Simple flips.
yeah, it's really simple. You
Is
can
Bill
say no
back?
or yes.
I still see 3 out of 4 in the lobby, but it should still be set to friends only.
I
so
sent him an
should still
invite.
be able to join. Okay. Oh, yep. There we go.
Okay, we were just waiting for an invite,
Perfect.
I guess.
Right?
Everyone who
We're gonna
refers
have
to a
tax
woman as a
if there may
female is an
be
incel. I'm
benefits
sorry.
to dating.
Reddit moment. Dude, I was at ground zero of the Reddit thing. I saw the post before it got taken down.
Wait, what post?
There was on the there was an attempt subreddit. Someone got banned and had their post removed because they used the word female in the title. And it just led to like a massive outcry of like that's fucking dumb and a ton of memes about how saying female is offensive now. Genuinely, like no one can figure out the mod motivation for it. Like I guess maybe it was like, oh, you're assuming their gender, but like, come on. It was.
If we're gonna be really technical, I mean, female and male are the sexes, not genders.
Yeah.
True.
So
you
yeah,
know,
it was just
I
it was
try
a
to tell
whole thing,
myself
and I was like,
not to say that.
it was really funny seeing it blow up into like a whole thing that everybody on Reddit was talking about because like I saw the post before it got taken down.
I can't
Only
believe that
sex
happened.
I'm
It's-
having is with myself.
We got okay. Actually, we have to move on from the subject because my stream's gonna get demonetized like it always does.
Okay. Y'all like Gawk? Oh wait, shit.
Fuck shit. Fuck.
Stop swearing.
wait,
that does it too.
Are we ready to
How about
matchmake?
Yes, of
chicken and a
course.
biscuit?
Okay.
No,
Sorry,
dude, no, I have
I-
chicken and a biscuit next to me.
I have to ask because I lost $200,000 in a mask yesterday, or a couple days ago, because the party leader started matchmaking when I was editing the mask, and then it just turned into Dallas's mask, and there was nothing I could do about it.
Well, heretical, that was close to the correct spelling of it. You got 2 of the letters right.
Very cool of Mac to be on Green's stream. Green doesn't even come on the streams anymore. It's just a 24-hour live stream. This is bullshit.
I'm sorry that identity issues have made me less comfortable in front of an audience.
And I'm
Why don't you
sorry
cry about it
that
some more?
My HRT has made it harder to do that, okay?
Yeah, I'm just sorry.
You all should be.
I feel like the joke went by Mac, and that's funnier.
No.
Okay.
Okay, well we might be waiting for a match for a little bit. So
I hope those servers didn't go down again.
I hope the server
That'd be
is-
unfortunate.
You still have ChatGPT up, Mac?
No, I don't.
Wait,
You
let's
should ask
play.
it for conversation topics.
Let's play the give.
No.
Joko
You don't
all
need no
your money.
robot to replace my job.
No, shut up,
what
Bill. We're
is-
replacing you
what
with
is
a-
the
with an
best
AI.
Chip dip.
Your mom.
Depends on the
French
chip.
onion. French onion.
White dip's really good. I recommend white
Mm.
dip.
What is white dip?
Okay, Virginia white sauce is some of the best shit you'll ever have, and it's
Explain.
so unhealthy.
Oh no.
What? Hang
It's
on, are
like-
you gonna say the M word? Does it have the M word in it?
Oh,
There are
shit.
some people in chat who really don't like the M word. M.
No,
All right,
as in
here's-
monkey.
This is.
Mayo.
Oh my god, it's
Oh, I
listing
think
like
it does have
every
that.
possible genre of option. Give me something specific, you dumb AI.
Did you ask it for chip dip or chat?
No, I gave it. I asked it for conversation topics.
I'll tell you the ingredients of Virginia white sauce. Give me. Yeah.
Okay, first one is. Oh wait, no, we're trying not to get Mac demonetized.
Cutting edge EV models, charging infrastructure,
So it's technically
environmental
on the video.
benefits, government. Why
So-
is it all electric vehicle related? I didn't ask them for electric vehicle information.
Okay.
Kinda
so,
moment.
the ingredients you need, okay? Miracle Whip. Milk.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oregano,
We're not getting on the mayo
garlic
topic again.
powder,
We all know Skippy's wrong
cumin,
about that.
And crushed red pepper. That's it.
That-
Those are the
I mean,
only
that does sound good.
ingredients.
That's just like half. That's like half ranch.
It's so fucking good, but
I'm gonna ask the AI why all of its conversation topics are EV related.
I know.
Why the obsession with Chinese technology?
Changeling.
What's up, Beijing?
What's up, Beijing? You gotta get the tones right.
I can't do it. I'm not multilingual like you.
Beijing, sure. Bei at the bottom of your tone, and then jing
The,
at
the
top.
obsession with Chinese technology is not necessarily an obsession, but rather a recognition of China's significant and growing role in the global technology landscape. Sure. This AI is based in China. I'm telling you now, it's a Chinese spy.
Quack.
Is that what we're resorting to, Morgan? I know it was you, because who else would it be?
Calling the AI dumb is how you get Terminator. Yeah, but funny. I like abusing AI. It's funny. The
There goes
soundboard sounds are so loud. By the way,
You can turn them down per person.
I have
Quack.
you turned down, but all of them are
Quack.
so much louder than you.
Quack. 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 Quack.
Stop!
What an asshole!
Okay,
There's
I'll
so
stop.
much noise.
I'll stop.
You're a big guy.
Look,
It's so loud.
bored.
Like it's so much louder than you. I'm
Look,
just
so
gonna
in
I'm gonna
that-
mute soundboard. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I can't
In
hear
that
it.
scene, they're in a plane. Oh, cool. Now we can just torment Bill.
Unless Bill mutes it too.
Fuck.
No, I
shoot.
just suffer.
wait, play the
Chat
funny
delay
one,
is real,
Green.
TBH. I can't read chat as much today because I have
No,
people
the
in a
one
call.
from my server.
Oh, the one from your server?
The funny one.
I don't remember which one the funny one is anymore.
Okay, Skippy, it's kind of obvious because I bought 7 boxes from Amazon today and they arrived. I just have multiple boxes of chicken in a biscuit original crackers. and
Okay,
I just-
chicken and a biscuit is so fucking good. Let's talk
It's
about
so-
that.
It's so good.
Those things are
stop.
addicting and they have so
I
much
can't stop.
sodium, but I will eat them like crazy.
Chicken and a biscuit next to me. I bought them.
As a vegetarian.
Oh, shut up. Your opinion is
Hang on,
worthless.
hang on.
Contains wheat and soy. I don't
No,
see
no.
nothing about no meat.
Oh, okay. I looked at the box a couple of years ago and I definitely saw mechanically separated chicken, which like ramen has too.
No,
But,
actually, yeah, 100% has dehydrated cooked chicken. I'm shitting you.
Chicken,
The
no,
Walmart-
hang on. How can
No.
everybody in the call universally agree, except for Green, who's wrong, that chicken and a biscuit is great, and chat is turning on us?
You didn't let me finish.
Because you
the
take
Walmart-
4 hours.
The Walmart variant is as
What?
a vegetarian nerd of it. The Walmart version tastes just as good, and it's I think it's vegan. It's at least
Walmart,
vegetarian.
the Walmart version's better. I agree with Green.
The Walmart version's so fucking good. It's just chicken bouillon.
prefer it.
Like
I don't think it's worth
natural
going
chicken
into a
bouillon.
Walmart for that.
I mean, that's fair. I stole a box from my mom because I was visiting her and I wanted a snack. And I'm
Now-
like, oh wait, there's no meat in this. This
Now,
is
to
really
be
good.
fair, Skippy asked about dipping chips, not dipping crackers, and I would definitely say chicken and biscuit is more of a cracker.
Oh,
Dipping
definitely.
chip,
Whoa,
it's got to
whoa,
be the
whoa,
scoop
whoa.
Fritos.
Don't do it, Morgan.
Chip Fritos or scoop Fritos are the single best dipping chip.
I don't want corn chips in sour cream sauce though.
Kind of sounds like a you problem.
Like it sounds good, but it's too much salt. It's too much sourness. Cause like Fritos are like very very salty. I like Fritos. Like they're good, but like save the scoop Fritos for like salsa or a queso.
Scoop Fritos with chili is probably one of the best combos.
Oh, that would be so good.
good.
It's one of my favorites.
That does sound really good. So it appears the servers are down again.
I
We
don't
can-
know
let's
if
play.
they've been down at all.
Give me all your Twitch Prime.
Stream is getting very American. Wait, is Keshi not American? I don't know much about.
A lot of my audience is not American. I have a very strong non-American audience.
I thought you had specifically a very strong European audience, but maybe that was just on Twitch.
No, that's always been
You
the
said
case.
E.
I have a lot of European viewers.
sus among all ice cream is just put in a cardboard box. That's just kind of how it's transported, because it's frozen at a temperature where like
They
bacteria
put
can't
it
survive.
raw
so
in a cardboard box. What is non-raw ice cream?
Milk.
You don't
I
cook
think,
ice
I think they
cream.
mean
What?
like no wrapper, but like that's how all ice cream is stored. Because
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Is this the
You're-
continuation of bagged milk that I've been hearing about?
You cook it. You
You
cook
cook it first?
like the milk is raw and like the cream is raw. They don't pasteurize it. I find that hard to believe.
I really find that hard to believe. I think that's illegal, actually. Isn't it
I think
illegal to
the-
sell unpasteurized dairy in the U.S.?
I think so.
The FDA fucks around with a lot of things, but not that.
Although actually, ice cream, like again, at the temperatures that it's stored at, like foodborne illnesses can't really survive. Which is why, like, if you have a bag of flour, apparently it's good to freeze it before you start using it. Like leave it in the freezer for 24 hours, because that'll kill like the bacteria that are in the flour that make it unsafe to eat raw.
I still would not eat that flour. Like raw.
You would need.
WWE
Oh yeah, I mean,
raw.
you still probably shouldn't. But
Should we try to play some Payday 2?
should we leave Payday 3 open while we play Payday 2, so that if we get a lobby, we can just tab back in?
Guys, I already flipped my breaker with Payday 3. Do not make me load up Payday 2 at the same time. My electrical grid. Think
Okay,
of
you
my
can
house.
close
It's gonna
Payday
go on
3.
fire.
You can close Payday 3, and when we get in the lobby, we'll just...
We'll reinvite you.
Yeah.
What if we just sit here and just talk about our feelings?
What are you, gay?
Yeah,
What are you, a woman?
yeah.
I am a cis white man.
I wanted to
I will
cry
not talk about my
today.
feelings.
You are evil by default.
I am.
True.
I am the landlord class. I am vile.
So Sus, the being gay
am
is definitely
a nerd. I'm
There are
still
two gay women here. So,
And I'm here, too.
Yeah, and Max here.
Did you guys see my Vinland Saga video? You hear what I had to say?
Doing crimes. I waited 27 minutes before I liked the stream. That's
I
basically
I
criminal.
extended a branch of marriage to everyone in chat, and
As long as you're a woman, that's about as gay as you can get.
yeah, if same-sex marriage ain't gay, then I think your standards are just too high. I'm sorry.
Do you guys think
No, true
my...
Scotsman.
Very
Do you guys
true.
think my Vinland Saga video would have done better if it just been 3 hours
We
of
could
me
actually watch
examining
it.
Einar's muscles?
But
Yes,
you-
I'm in Payday
I-
2.
I'm not gonna fucking play Payday 2. I ain't reinstalling that shit.
You
Uninstalled
uninstalled
Payday
it?
2.
Well, yeah, I didn't. You know.
All
Oh,
in.
Apparently, there's an event right now where like playing each game will unlock content in each game, 2 and 3. So I've been meaning to play Payday 2 anyway.
I'm a cis white man, and I will not talk about my feelings unless a woman brings up hers, and only to
Based.
belittle her
Okay.
feelings.
Wait. This is like your time to earn brownie points with me, Skippy. So I've been having a really rough
Can we
week
talk
because
about
I've
something
been
more
out sick,
wholesome, please?
Okay.
I
How
got my
about
first
chicken
pills
and a
for
biscuit?
physical
Yo.
therapy today, and it
Yo,
made me wanna
chicken and a
cry, but I
biscuit
was at work,
sweep.
so I had to stay composed, and like letting myself stay numb from the rough couple nights I was having is the only way that I was able to keep it together at work.
Become so numb.
Is that
all
talking
I
enough
want
about my
to do
feelings?
Is be
Target doesn't care about third world country workers
Right.
getting fair treatment and not basically being treated like slaves, so I don't shop at Target anymore.
Why
No ethical
am I
consumption
gay?
under
Why
capitalism.
are you gay? I'm just here reading your chat.
Like
I'm
Target
having
tomatoes.
Heisenberg
look
is
it up.
asking me why I'm gay. This is peak stream.
Lost tapes. Oh, there are like 3 or 4 Payday 2 DLC that like I bought and haven't launched the game since buying.
It's devolved into a stream about Walmart ice cream and chicken and a biscuit. Play a good game like Goodbye Volcano High. I'm not a furry. It doesn't really appeal to me.
Are you sure?
What is Goodbye Volcano High? I've never heard of that.
Some furry dating game.
Ah,
I think that's what it is.
What is the name
It
of
might
that
just
game
be-
so I
it
could
might
be
just
sure
be
to
a-
avoid it?
Goodbye Volcano High. We've said it like 3 times.
Yeah, but I can't hear anything because my eardrums got blown out last mission.
Sounds like a you problem.
You guys had the pumpkin spice
Cinematic adventure about love, change, and the end of the world. Guide
Slap.
Fang. Okay, the furry game has a protagonist named Fang. That's appropriate. Through their final year of high school as they try to make things right before time is up. I guess you're trying to fix your relationship.
Mac,
The
are
art
you
style is
offline on
weird.
Steam?
Huh?
Are you offline on Steam?
I'm invisible. That's probably what it is.
I can't
I'm always
invite
invisible because
you.
I don't want people to know what I'm doing.
Ooh. Oh wait, hang on. Let me.
Hello.
Where's the just player invite button?
No,
or
whoa,
invite
It's okay.
button?
I'm online now.
Okay.
I'll personally climb the stairs to your apartment if you play. You know, this apartment isn't wheelchair accessible either. Riley, come to Oregon and I'll lift you up the stairs.
Okay. I don't see an invite player button. I don't. How do you?
Did you forget how to invite people in Payday
wait.
2?
Oh no, stuff changed because it's cross-platform now. So there's like an invite code.
If you try to copy the invite code, it doesn't actually copy. It's really funny.
It's so long though. What? It's like 40 characters.
You
oh,
don't
no, it
actually
copied
have
for
to.
me.
You can invite.
Common Payday W. Honestly.
I couldn't get it to work. Oh wait, let me put this in the place where everybody can see it and not
I
just
love
Mac.
meat.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
Mark.
I have... Okay, I don't know
wait,
how...
it copied it in my Steam overlay, but it didn't copy it to my clipboard? How does that work?
I got the invite code.
Yeah, I know, but like, I have to copy it from my Steam chat to paste it into Discord. Because it was pasting the image that I sent last again. It's so strange.
Yo, showing the lobby code.
Don't.
Who cares?
Quick, someone install Payday 2 to crash the server.
This is the experience. Having 2 and 3 open at the same time. Is Bill joining us?
Bill...
I
Probably
would
not.
need to install it, and then I'm probably not gonna
right,
be able.
yeah. Okay.
Okay, I guess it's just you and me doing Shadow Raid then.
At this point.
I'll be hanging out.
Hang on. I think I'm on my loud build. Yeah. Shh. That's my shh build. Why am I wearing scrubs?
Wait,
And I'm missing Cyberpunk for this, guys.
Oh, shut up, Bill.
I just realized that no, I'll tell that off stream. I shouldn't say that on stream.
Bill, I have a D&D question. What do you want him to talk for the next 3 hours? Pay gay
I mean, that
free.
does bring up
Asking
an
what
excellent
monk
thing.
subclass you should play. Just don't play a monk.
For the chat, for everyone.
Playing both
What
at
is
the
the
same time
topic?
and calling it Payday 5. Yeah, we're playing Payday 5, guys. This is crazy.
K5. Yeah, you guys know those like NPC streamers on TikTok that say "gang gang" whenever the
Oh
GG
my god,
pops up?
it's so
We're gonna-
bizarre. It's a fetish thing.
It is
We're gonna
absolutely a
start
fetish
saying-
thing.
We're gonna start saying "gay gay" instead of "gang gang." Gay gay. Gay.
I was never saying gang gang to begin with.
No, that's like what that's what they say.
Oh, I have
'cause
a
outside
root
of the
beer I
gamer
never
space,
opened.
That's what GG stands for. Pog.
Been here since last night.
one.
Oh,
No,
I guess
it's-
it's not a cold
it-
one anymore.
No, it's freezing in my room because I.
Oh, face.
Yeah.
Skippy,
So-
that player
so-
is seeking self-inflicted pain.
Wait, how would you even? Oh fuck. Yeah, that's rough.
Monks already want too many stats, and
Yeah.
warlocks are not the stats that monk covers.
Is
So
this
you want
D&D 5e
you want
or-
Dex,
I would assume.
Con, Wisdom, Charisma.
God no, yeah, I wouldn't.
I should put points
Yeah, I
into
would-
D's.
I mean, if they're like, they've played a lot, and this is their first multi-class, it's whatever. I feel like, but I don't.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, but if
Not
like,
strong.
if
What
this
is this?
like
I thought we
their
were doing
second
Shadow Raid.
character, don't
Oh,
fucking
I
let
thought
them
you
do
said
that.
not to,
They're
with
not
only
gonna
2
have
people.
fun.
Isn't this a loud job? I'm wearing stealth
No,
suit.
this
No,
is
it's stealth.
Okay, okay.
In the campaign I'm playing, one of my characters is a warlock and the other one's a rogue.
I've only done this heist like one time, so I do not know how to do it.
because RP, and I just didn't want to say goodbye to either of them, so they are both there.
I don't know what the
We
plan
need
is
to
here.
mask out.
No, you don't. Oh fuck! Right, yeah, this is Payday 2.
Yeah.
No, it's Payday 3.
How do you think Skibbity
It's
Toilet would
55.
open Walmart ice cream? Why do you ask me questions like this?
Wait, I'll ask chat. I'm making a Pokemon fan game. What fucked up shit do you want in it?
On text.
Like, I mean, just like.
Scroll through DeviantArt and just find the worst OC Pokemon you can find and put them in the
Okay,
game.
I want a trainer that has nothing but the sus Pokemon. So
Like a
I want
monk.
Vaporeon, I want Gardevoir, I want Blaziken, I
Oh, the
want
Smashable
Lopunny.
Pokemon.
You need
Yeah.
Lucario.
Lucario,
okay.
yeah.
You definitely need Lucario.
Lucario's like in like the top 3 most searched like fictional creatures that has porn.
You would know.
Okay,
No,
again,
there's a
again,
graph.
we need to try to avoid how did I hang on.
Do you
Okay,
know?
that man's dead now. Let's try to not get the stream demonetized. It's already probably too late, to be honest, but
Oops.
there's a problem. There's a problem over here. There's a bit of an issue over here.
You're
There's
just
kind of a problem over here.
Telling Radical, you're just listing off the fucking too many types ROM at this point. Just play
Fuck,
that. I'm
I don't
lazy.
remember what I was gonna talk about anymore.
On the topic
I
of
had-
Skibbity Toilet, why the hell is CG5's Skibbity Toilet song so good? I don't know what you're referring to. Is that the Skibbity Toilet song?
Like the original one? Oh. I have a tabletop RPG question for Dylan Morgan.
One sec. It's a ROM hack that was made for AlphaRad. I have it because he released it to all his subs, so it shouldn't be too hard to find online.
I didn't take you for a Dom.
I wasn't gonna say it, Bill. And then you did.
Same wavelength.
What? You're upset that I am submissive and not breedable?
Enough!
So
Can we go
should
one stream?
Should I learn the Final Fantasy D20 fan TTRPG system built off of Pathfinder 1?
Dude, Pathfinder 1 is based.
Or should I wait for the official one that's releasing next May?
I would see the the custom made one because they're going to try to sell a specific fantasy with it. Even if it's not a great game, they'll generally hit the important elements of the setting and the thing. Pathfinder 1, I cannot stand anymore. I just can't do
That's
it.
fair. No, that's fair. Pathfinder 2 is based. But yeah, no, I'd love to learn
Go to the West
Final
one.
Fantasy TTRPG.
Do you want-
I just have no one to play with.
Do you want to join my group? You could be a 4th player, and it would be like a proper party.
Maybe? Yeah. Wait. Which one? Wait, is this the one that is? Is
50-20.
this the one that's coming out, or is this a different one?
The fan-made one that exists.
All right, just send me information on it, and I'll look into it, and then I'll give you an answer.
Oh, camera.
Oopsie. It's okay, I'll take care of it.
Let's get up and go.
Because I mean, I'd love to,
Thanks, John
but
Wick. So it's been 5 months since I made the group chat of my players, and I haven't learned the system at all because I don't know how to learn a new RPG system. That's just like a lot to ask.
read a book.
Is it
So,
worth?
there's no-
Unfortunately,
Okay, what
the
you
first
do-
step of this process is to read the rule book.
Yeah. What you do is you open up the Cyberpunk, like what 2020 rulebook. Okay, you open that shit up, and then you cry because of how complicated it is, and you realize every other TTRPG is infinitely easier.
So like the problem is there's no I don't know how to like how to start learning a system. Like it's just a list of like what each job does and like how
The
some
way I
mechanics work, but they're very context
The way I
specific.
typically do it is I just go through like character creation, figure out how to create a character. That way you know like what stats do what, and then I go into combat. Like what do you do in combat? Because RP and everything you can figure out in the fly. Character creation and combat are really the only two things you need to know.
So one thing that I know Matt Koval does, he does something called a danger room, which is he sits down with the players or other people interested in the system. Everyone kind of like has a character. You either hand them a character or they make a character, whatever. And then the whole goal of that sit down is you just fight shit and get familiar with fighting shit. Of like, oh, I'm gonna try to grapple the monster. It's like, okay, fuck. Now we have to look up the grapple rules. Okay, so you have to roll an opposed strength check and then blah 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 blah.
Yeah, there are many different ways to do it that work for many different people, and the best way to do it is to just not play TTRPGs and get a girlfriend.
That last part is really hard.
Yeah, well,
Bro.
it's easier than learning TTRPGs.
Because like, my other players have a lot of experience with other RPGs, but I absolutely do not. But I don't want to be a player because I don't have fun being a player.
I
Hippie, why do you torture yourself? Like,
Eternal
Ugh.
DM.
5e. Like, okay, my current system is in 5e, and that's just because like it's the easiest to teach players, and also with my unhinged homebrew, it had to be that. But after the whole WotC fiasco, I'll never be able to publish it. So
Can we just I don't know what the system is, but can we just do like the system the Dragon Prince's TTRPG uses? I want to do that.
Rexley, you asked about whether or not it's worth catching up on Skibbity Toilet. I recently started watching Skibbity Toilet just because I was so curious about it, and I stopped at like episode 50 because I realized it was going nowhere, and it's just the same thing on repeat every single episode. So no, it's probably not worth your time.
What even is Skibbity? I know it's like a dude in a toilet, but that's all I know.
That it's a dude in a toilet reacting or like doing little movements to a song, and then he attacks the cameraman, and that's every single episode. I've just described like 100+ episodes of Skibbity Toilet.
So it's just like
spoilers.
Early SFM memes.
It's
Yes.
exactly that.
Yeah, so it's that, except it never changes, and it wasn't particularly funny to begin with.
As old as new.
But there's
Dude,
like
you're gonna
a whole
upset
lore.
all the kids who watch you right now.
But like, okay, but I talked about this. The thing is, like, I've seen the sentiment that like, oh, you know, we would have been into this if we were kids. And I watched it, and I'm
Yeah.
like, even though I'm an old man and it's hard for me to relate to kids, I don't think I would have liked this as a kid because it's the same thing every single episode.
Well, have you ever opened TikTok?
You've seen one, and you've seen. Well, that's fair, but that's my
Have
point,
you
though. Like,
ever
I don't
read
like TikTok. I don't think I would like it as a
isekai
kid.
manga?
No, I have not.
I
can't
fucking
speak.
love
As a
shitty
manga
isekai
tuber,
manga.
as an anime YouTuber, I have not watched like any isekai.
I fucking love isekai, and they're all the same.
So that's my take on it. It's
I'm the
like
reason
if you've seen
SAO
one
gets
Skibbity Toilet,
pumped
you've seen
out.
all of them, and it doesn't seem to me to be worth your time or anyone's time or worth the energy it took to create it.
Where are the rest of the wire boxes? I checked every spawn I know, and
I found one.
Oh fuck!
There's a
Does
camera
it have a blue
though.
light in it?
Uh,
I just got spotted.
It's got a blue wire.
Okay,
that's the blue wire.
that was the one that we needed. Damn.
Unfortunate. I mean, that's just my take. Like again, I will fully recognize. I'll fully recognize I'm an old man. I can't relate to the youth. But I really like. I watch it and I'm like, if this was around when I was a kid, I don't think I would have been into it. Like, the Gmod Idiot Box had actual. It was the jokes were stupid, but it
they
had
were
variety.
jokes.
It wasn't the same thing every time.
I was part of the cohort that made Badgers thing, so
Let's
I can't
go.
Mushroom.
Would you rather become a Skibbity Toilet VTuber or drink scuffed food for the rest of your life?
Imagine
Like,
being a
blend
VTuber.
it?
Skibbity Toilet VTuber actually
Okay,
doesn't sound that
Kyoko.
bad.
Hey,
What are you just? You're just a toilet with the.
Yeah,
the-
you just make a VTuber model that is my head coming out of a toilet. That's not that bad. Is watching One Piece worth your time? As in, is it worth it dedicating the rest of your life to it? Watching, no. Reading, yes. And I would go into why that is, but I'm basically making an entire video about it, so I'll get to it.
you should actually watch all of One Piece, but at half speed. That way you can really see every frame.
I mean, they'll replay every frame 40 times each anyway, so that's not really
Yeah,
necessary.
But that's how it's been intended to view. Is watching the same scene 40 times. So now you need to watch the same scene 40 times, but twice
Here,
as slow.
You stay there. I'm gonna go downstairs and get the wire box.
I've got a red wire in here.
Or get the light box.
What's your opinion on Kagurashi? What is that?
Kagurashi?
Are you talking about? Are you trying to talk about the Morbius sweep manga? Because that's not what it's called. What the hell is it called though? There's a manga. There's one chapter out right now, and people are doing like a Morbius meme of it, where they're like, "This is the best thing ever."
Oh, Morbius sweep. Okay. We need green and blue, by the way.
Okay, this is red, so that's not it.
God, I want
Okay.
to more ball over.
Making a One Piece video gone completely fine.
Sorry, your like bag crumples were perfectly in time with me picking up like a gauge weapon pack mod. So it was like that was a surreal experience.
I'm in like a
Extra
bad
crunchy.
spot to not get caught. I messed up kind of early today.
Just
This is,
grab
a,
the
this is
Oreos.
a pretty tough one. This was like, this was supposed to be the end of the like original storyline.
Yeah, I remember. We're stealing
they
presidential
put-
pardons.
Yeah. Apparently, like all of the expansions or all the heists that they added after that, like tie into the Payday 3 story. So that's kind of cool.
I found a yellow wire. We don't need that, right?
No, we need green and blue.
Damn it! Yeah, it's not really a spoiler. I've talked about it a little bit. I'm working on a video about how to do
What did they see? They see
me
you?
adaptation right now. So if you're interested in that kind of thing, I'm doing it. There's a guy like right over here who might see me, FYI.
Hey.
So I guess I'll start the discussion. And I know Bill's take on this, but what would you say makes a good adaptation, whether it be manga to anime, book to movie, movie to show? What do you think makes a good adaptation? What do you look for?
The amount of Vin Diesel in it.
That's fair.
I say it takes no more liberties than it needs to, and all liberties taken are with great intention.
I would agree with that completely. Oh, shit.
And like, it can't just be like a limitation of the medium. Like, it should be a creative difference. If you can't adapt something faithfully because of the medium that you're adapting it to, maybe you shouldn't be adapting it to that medium.
My take is like, you know, especially when it comes to manga to anime, like there's certain things manga can do that anime can't. So if you find something that a manga is doing that you can't replicate in the anime, you need to find a way to preserve what it did while adapting it in a way that works for anime. You shouldn't try to force something that isn't going to work, but you also shouldn't like cut
Right.
that thing.
Yeah. I'll agree with that.
There are many ways to skin a cat, and mine is a weird spot. It is if the music is good, because that's one area that a manga usually doesn't have.
Oh my god, Billa really just said manga live on stream. He actually just said manga live on stream. Caught in 4K, except I'm actually streaming at 1080p. He said manga! Bill!
Manga.
What do you have to say for yourself?
I already told you what brain rot has affected me, so you already know the story.
I forgot.
It's a family friend's mother loves correcting people. And now me and my family have been permanently brain rotted. So like every time we refer to the Chinese cartoons,
No.
it's always manga.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say that he was correcting you to manga rather than manga. Red and yellow.
Right in
No,
there.
the family friend in question 100% was correcting people the wrong way, but now I'm brain rotted.
Oh, no.
That was
And
unfortunate.
it was every time it was brought up.
It's really lucky that he landed on the stairs. He would have been right in camera view otherwise.
Bad anime adaptations are so slow paced compared to the manga. There's either that or sometimes they go too fast and they cut things that they don't need to. I think of Soul Eater, because Soul Eater was a weird adaptation where it like did not follow the story at all and just got weird with it.
I can't believe the One Piece live action cut out the entire character of Usopp.
Pretty much. They like cut a lot of what he is.
I was mostly joking, but
Oh, because he doesn't have a
I guess
long
I-
nose.
no, I was gonna gaslight the chat into thinking that like they just didn't have a Syrup Island arc.
I don't know, like I feel like they didn't do Usopp's cowardice justice, and I feel like they like I talked about with you, like they cut the scene of Usopp getting mad at Kuro for making fun of his dad, and that's like a really strong scene that says a lot about his character that I think should not have been cut. But I liked the live action overall. I also don't really understand why they made Nami just a thief instead of specifically a thief of pirates, because that's kind of important to her character and feeds into her backstory and her whole arc, you know. But
it doesn't entirely feed into the live action version of her backstory, though.
I guess though.
With her volunteering, you know, to become a pirate.
Which again, a change I did not like. But whatever.
In terms of like visuals and like abilities.
What am I getting seen by? What am I getting seen by? Who am I getting seen by? Is there a camera? Where's this camera?
It's a camera. A camera's beeping.
Where is it? Oh, it's that one. Fuck! Oh, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find the camera.
It does point at the combat choreography. I think all of that was executed.
That was really good,
well.
especially like the Zoro scenes were like.
Especially
ooh.
like his sword.
You mean when it folded in half?
I didn't notice, so I can't pretend that like it's that big of a mess up.
The live action version is most likely the best version of for a live action One Piece they could do. Yes, I'll say again, I liked the live action, but just like I'm going to criticize Starfield when I find something I don't like, I'm going to criticize the live action when I find something I don't like, even if I like it overall. Not to say that I like Starfield
starving
overall.
children in Africa.
The world doesn't have to. I'm gonna say it. So conserva cucks get out. The world doesn't have to be so binary.
I think a lot.
You know,
I think
as
a lot
computer
lately.
Scientist, I take deep offense to that.
Floats.
I think a lot
They're
lately.
made of binary.
Oh my God! Stop
Skin
interrupting
floats.
me! Holy shit! I think a lot lately about Donkey's whole joke about you're nitpicking and biased, I win, bye-bye. Because so many people on my Starfield shorts are just like, you're nitpicking. Like, so many of them are trying to, like, discount my complaints by saying I'm nitpicking. It's really funny. Who the fuck
like,
needs a live-action One Piece? My friend Ina, if you guys haven't checked out Ina Q's channel, by the way, I am going to be in a video of hers very soon, so you guys should survive to Ina Q. She made a great point, I think, about how live-action animes, live-action adaptations as a concept kind of fly in the face of what manga or anime is. Because it's one of those things where it's like, oh, we're making a live-action because people view anime as this thing that's like for kids or not to be taken seriously, so we want to make it appeal to a broader audience, so we're going to do a live-action. And that, like, to me, it's like, why don't you work instead on changing the perception of anime? Because it makes more sense to adapt manga as anime. It doesn't really make sense to force it into something that doesn't really work for the sake of appealing to a broader audience.
I still can't believe how much of the world, like, like we're in a bit of a microcosm, so it's hard to recognize how much the rest of the world still feels that. Oh no, I accidentally hit the melee button.
What'd you do? Did you kill someone?
I broke a camera.
Oh, does that... Are we fucked then?
Guards will see that, and then we'll be in trouble.
Well...
I forgot that in Payday 2, there's no reason... If you're stealthing a mission, there's no reason not to play it on the highest difficulty.
I found a blue wire.
We need a red wire.
Yeah, I know. Oh, there's the red wire. Got it.
Well, that's the farthest we'll have made it.
West Wing should be open to you now.
Okay. West Wing is open.
Alright, I'm headed your way with a body.
And making a live action is mostly for money and reaching non-anime fans. Yeah, but like that's the thing, right? Like it's kind of offensive to manga or anime as an art form to do that, if you ask me.
You've seen enough TV to know where the West Wing is. So go there.
Locke needs to take a chill pill.
We're in it. We're in there now. What's his problem?
Well, we're in the hallway leading up to the west.
It's all for the big moolah. No, I mean, the one thing I think that the one like good thing I think that the One Piece live action has in terms of like existing as an adaptation is, you know, unlike something like a Full Metal Alchemist live action, which is completely unnecessary.
Come on, friend. Get to the west
The One Piece anime, I've talked so much before about how much I hate it as a version of One Piece, and so the live action serves as a good gateway for people to get into it because it's not so daunting as the way too long anime. So, you know, in that sense, it does serve a good purpose beyond just, you know, trying to appeal to a larger audience.
That Secret Service agent shot an unsilenced firearm and somehow it
hell?
alerted nobody. Okay, that's our third pager.
America moment.
I guess so. But
Offensive
we're
is
in
a
the White
large
House.
word, but like seriously, like it's when you make a live action of something that is already made, like if there's already an anime version of it and you make a live action version of it, you're basically saying like the anime isn't good enough. We're gonna make something that'll be more appealing,
Okay, now.
which is dumb.
Keep it in
I do kind of feel like offensive is a bit of a strong word, but I wasn't gonna bring that up because I know exactly what you mean by it.
Maybe offensive is a strong word, but
did
you
they
guys
see?
you guys get it.
Oh, they saw the camera that I broke by accident
That's one of the Mark II
forever ago.
Are we screwed now?
blast through it.
Uh,
Find the content. We got to do this the loud
hang on.
way.
Let's drill it anyway.
To get through.
Let's get it.
However, it doesn't run well on batteries. So you
This model won't jam.
proper socket. Keep the Murkies away from the drill.
But yeah, but Ina got a lot of pushback for that too because a lot of people disagreed. But I think she has a really solid point about it, where it's like just make an anime that's appealing. I don't know.
Yeah. I think I got distracted by the game earlier, but it's amazing how much the perception of anime as a kid thing hasn't changed.
Yeah, especially as like it's become more mainstream, become more popular. Still, a lot of people see it that way.
Yeah, like that just amazes me. Like there are some incredibly adult and like
I even got
human stories that are told.
Right, I even got and it's one of those things where it like clouds people's judgment in terms of the quality that they should expect. I got people saying that on my like Demon Slayer video where they're like, anime and manga aren't well they've definitely said that. They definitely said like it's meant for kids. But like also I had someone being like anime and manga doesn't have good writing. Expecting good writing. If you want good writing, go watch movies or read books. And I was like, this is a fucking horrible take.
Such a Western.
Whose cat is that? What the hell?
That's mine. That's Dopey.
He's loud.
That's such like a toxic Western mindset.
It's like, dude, yeah, and that's what I said too. I was like, wow, you have such a closed-minded view of this like broad medium of genre. Like, I've read manga that far surpasses the books and movies that I've watched. The reason I talk about writing, the reason I care about writing is because there is good writing out there if you look for it. Just because you haven't experienced, just because you don't.
Sam I Am books.
Just because you don't believe that it exists doesn't mean that it doesn't. You know, like that's a really stupid way to think.
Could you imagine if like people treated books the same way because they read like The Outsiders and were like, this isn't speaking, you know, to the soul of greater society like The Godfather does.
They judge every book ever written as kids media because all they ever read was Dr. Seuss.
Yeah.
In the main view, cartoons have been distorted into for children, and it's one of those things too. Like even if it is marketed at kids, it's not an excuse for bad writing. There is good kids media, and people who don't see that are just have just not experienced a lot of media.
Yeah.
Is there poison gas in here? What do I keep getting killed by?
Yeah, there is tear gas in here. Oh,
I had no idea. I was just standing there dying over and over.
Drill would not jam, and it just jammed.
Unbelievable. What a liar. South African fuck.
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, that's a down counter. I didn't know what that was.
I'm
Next
out.
to our names. Yeah. I'm not.
I would
too far
say
behind
stream
you.
delay is pretty real right now. I'm looking at the stream. I see a preview. It is seconds. Maybe reload YouTube if you're having that issue.
Too delayed.
We're also playing.
2 games.
Yeah, we're playing 2 games and
But-
trying to read chat.
My stream is seconds behind. So, well, there's also like I'm not going to respond to every message, and I can't respond to every message quickly because I'm in the middle of playing 2 different games. So,
Also, Max on top chat, or I mean live top chat, not live chat.
no, I'm not.
Smile.
ATLA is a best example of a kid's show with great writing. Yeah, Avatar is a great example, and I always think of the Iron Giant. That fucking movie has a really good story for adults and kids. You can it's so insulting to kids to be like it's kids media. It doesn't have to be written well. It's insulting to their intelligence, and it's insulting to them in terms of like getting good media.
Now replace children with adults and whatever media you're talking about with Demon Slayer.
I'm
Spider-Verse
really
movies,
excited,
yeah.
for us to watch Your Movie Sucks on the Lion King. Just the part 1.
I haven't seen The Lion.
2.5 hours long. I hadn't either. So unless you're worried about spoilers.
I mean, I'm not, but
he does, or they, I don't know what pronouns Adam uses. They do a really good job of kind of pointing out the culture of Hollywood to say that animated things are bad, and because it's live action, it's automatically better.
yes. Oh my God, it's
like,
such a thing.
It's such a thing, and in a lot of cases, for a lot of reasons that like we've been talking about, it's not, because they make decisions that make the product worse, and they make the art worse.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I'm sure they do.
I am like so excited for that video, or for us to watch that video, because when I watched it, I like had my jaw wide open basically the entire time. Do you see him? Okay, I wasn't sure, because like I know that I'm pretty sure he's gay. You know, based shout out. You know,
We're being
gay,
told
doing
that
crimes.
we're being
And I
told
know
that
he's an
Poppy
ally.
Playtime and Coco Melon is their standard, but they need much better content, especially for a growing mind. I would agree with that too. Like, you need content that is engaging to build like a brain that is capable of like problem solving and
Critical
stuff like that.
thinking.
Critical thinking, yeah. My parents like intentionally gave my brothers and I like puzzles and puzzle games and stuff like that to engage us and make us think. And it didn't work, obviously, but
I was about to say.
no, but I mean, it's and it saying that kids media doesn't have to be good because it's for kids is also insulting to adults, because we should be able to enjoy it too. You know, like when people tell me like Demon Slayer, why are you even watching Demon Slayer? You're a grown ass man. And it's like, cause it's there and ready to be watched. It's for me as much as it is for kids, cause I can watch it too. That doesn't mean anything. It's insulting
So,
to me to have to enjoy crap kids content.
What about the times when adaptations actually make the thing better? So I have a good example of this. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shadow Realm, one of the most quintessential memes on the internet, is a creation of the 4Kids variant.
So here's my thought on this, and this is something I'll mention in the video too. I think there's a big distinction between a good adaptation and a good overall product. I would say that the One Piece live action is not a good adaptation because it's not particularly faithful, but it is a good show that I enjoyed watching.
I think it'd be pretty hard to disagree with that.
Same thing with Invincible. I've read the Invincible comics. I've watched the show. The show is very different. I like the show a lot. It's not a very faithful adaptation, and to me, that makes it not a very good adaptation. But it is a good show.
I hope you make sure to draw that line in your video. Otherwise,
Oh, I
people
do.
are gonna. I mean, it's not gonna stop some people, but
I mean, there's still going to be idiots, but
yeah.
no matter what I do, there's going to be someone misunderstanding and arguing against points I never made. That's just the reality of the kind of content that I make.
always gonna be strawmans when you grow up watching excuse me.
The DT.
DT. Oh, I
What?
was gonna say.
What? I was like, okay, can we restart?
Okay.
I was pretty solidly behind him, I thought. Maybe I'm not used to their cones of vision. But no, I think like the best adaptations are ones that are both a good adaptation and a good show or movie or whatever. But you can have one that is one but not the other. You can have a good adaptation that's a bad show. You can have a bad adaptation that's a good show. You can have a bad adaptation that's a bad show. Like the Avatar movie.
I think James Cameron did a good job, though.
Wrong Avatar.
Was it?
His Pocahontas story was like actually pretty accurate, albeit it's aliens.
Any media can be good no matter what. We just create social standards. I mean, I would agree with that. I always say, and it's so funny how many people end up having a problem with me saying this, but I always say that there is no objectivity in art. And a lot of people end up like, not necessarily getting mad, but arguing against that, saying, no, you can say that something is objectively bad based on the standards that are in place. And it's like, well, those standards are created by people who... Right, those are standards that are created by the people who have opinions. And if someone disagrees with that opinion, then to them, that piece of media is good, meaning that there's just no objectivity in art. You can't make objective statements about art.
That's what makes art rather than like an essay, is
right.
that it's subjective. Almost everything about it is subjective. You can say like an illustration is too dark or something, so it's not like pure. Or you can't even say too. You can't use comparison words. You can say that it is dark, like visually, but you can't use comparisons because that's subjectivity. Or sorry, it's subjective because you have to use comparators.
Yeah. And I will always stand by that. I will always stand by that Demon Slayer is not objectively bad. It is subjectively bad based on my opinion.
Man, it's so wild that we got this conversation to loop back around to how good Skibbity Toilet is.
I mean, it's kind of facts.
Like artistically, you know?
That shit's a modern MCU with like the expanding lore and stuff. I say modern MCU like it's ancient.
I mean, it feels ancient. Like with how much they keep pumping out, you know, it basically just feels like a relic.
I mean,
feels
like
it's on life support.
There is lore
MCU
to
ended
it.
with Thanos.
Absolutely. There is lore to it, right? Like there is a lore to Skibbity Toilet and like a building storyline. It's just it doesn't go anywhere ever, and it doesn't appear to be going anywhere ever.
I was talking about the MCU being like on life support.
Oh no. I was not talking about that. I am not caught up with the current MCU. I have very little interest in it.
Right, exactly. I take it you're not still collecting all of them.
No, I'm not. I'm good just having. I need hard drive for this. I need hard drive and blowtorch. A blowtorch is EMP parts.
I haven't done this heist in so long. I forgot like a lot of it, but it's all coming back.
There are certain like newer MCU movies that I've seen, but it's not a lot. It's not a lot.
I think the only one I'm going to care about is Deadpool.
Blowtorch.
Okay, but Eternals is objectively bad for real though. Eternals sucked ass. Complete waste of 3 hours. More so than my own videos. Thermite paste for EMP parts.
Speaking of thermite paste.
Saying amazing animation is just a compliment to great story is wrong sometimes. I don't understand what you are saying.
I don't understand either, and I can't read the comment because I'm surrounded by guards.
Oh, I see what they're saying. Saying an amazing animation is just a compliment to a great story is wrong sometimes.
I still don't get it.
They're saying animation isn't just a compliment, it is its own thing.
Oh.
in addition.
So you're. No, I'm still confused. I don't know. I don't know what the point is.
Are you saying that like Demon Slayer, for example, Demon Slayer isn't bad because it looks good and it doesn't have to have a good story. It can just look good and that be its merit.
Okay, so you're saying that people can enjoy Demon Slayer for the animation alone and not have a good story. I will agree with that because people can enjoy media however they want, but I would personally disagree that good animation, it makes it worth watching. I do not understand. I'm so confused. Animation alone can improve a work. It's bad. I just think yes. What? What's yes to it now? I'm confused. I'm lost.
Was Sus the person who had a lot of stream delay?
Yes.
Okay, then they probably mean what I was clarifying.
I'll take care of this. You work on opening other ones.
I gotta go find key card.
Do we have boat? We have boat. Let's go.
Yep. I already forgot that something other than boat was even a possibility.
By the way, everybody, we are still matchmaking for Payday 3 right now.
Yeah.
That's still going. Oh, fuck. I almost got a little...
I'm so rusty.
Almost got a little caught. You're not playing Rust.
No, don't say that. Mac will lose his shit.
Why would I lose my shit?
Oh, Rusty.
Oh, because of Rusty. Yeah, I already forgot about him. He's dead to me. I burned a planet because I was pissed at him.
Fucking literally everything's in the basement. Great.
Well, we have the EMP secured. We can leave if we want.
We can. I am like low-key super glad that this popped up on a lower difficulty because Are you okay?
We're good.
I do not want to deal with drones on like my first real return to stealth Payday 2.
It's understandable.
The drones on this map make it hell.
Okay, I found a key card. Nope, not going in there because there's a guard. Who hopefully won't turn this way as soon as he's out of this door. I hate the pathing of these guys. It always makes it so hard to tell where they're going. Alright, I got a key card.
Yeah. Okay.
I found blowtorch.
I haven't seen where it's used yet. Blowtorch and thermite paste have both been used.
Okay, that's not
Oh, I should be
helpful.
opening trains because you're collecting utilities.
Nah, don't worry about it. So anyway, all that's to say, I'm excited for Invincible Season 2.
There was something that was like... Something that I wanna... Oh!
I found hard drive.
No. Nice. I'm really excited to make my way through all of the different iterations of Sailor Moon. Because I'm reading the manga right now, very slowly, but I'm reading it, and I heard the original anime has just like so much filler, and already after having it, like, it's been years since I watched it, like reading the manga, I could tell that there was so much filler in the anime. But I'm excited to like go and see that, and then watch Crystal, which is like the new adaptation that's supposed to be more faithful to the manga that I was watching back when it like started to come out, and then it was like the one anime that had a 2-week film or 2-week episode release schedule, and I'm like, I don't have the patience to put up with that, so I fell off.
She fell off. Anyone else excited for Dragon's Dogma 2? Bill is.
Yes.
Where's hard drive? I know I found that one earlier. I don't remember where it is.
Are there even optional oh wait, there are drones. Okay, well there's a drone outside, be careful.
Oh, they're probably just less frequent.
Yeah. Or maybe not as many.
I still gotta play Dragon's Dogma 1, I guess. Hope your night as well. I'm gonna hang out and take a rest too. Appreciate you, Abyssal Realms. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great night, and thanks for liking the stream. By the way, guys, if you haven't liked the stream,
Oh, this is hard drive right here. That's right.
Riddle me this, Batman. Is the toilet Skibbity because it's toilet, or is Skibbity toilet because it's Skibbity? Well, the song existed first, so I think that answers the question.
I'm pretty sure Skibbity is not the actual lyric.
I mean, it just sounds like it. I don't know what they're trying to say if not.
It's racist. It's not English.
Did you find hard drive, you said?
Yeah, hard drive's on me.
Sweet.
Oh, wait, there's gonna be a lot of stuff in there. I should go with you.
You okay? Pains on Payday 3 from what you have played. Well, from when I played the beta, it was nice.
All that Mack has done in the full release game is die.
I didn't just die.
Get a game over.
Mac also revived me.
You also got a game over.
Yeah, I know.
What are they saying in Turkish?
Someone look up Skibbity toilet translation for me.
Skibbity toilet official lyrics. Genius.
I'm sure there is a Genius page for it.
Oh, almost definitely. Probably even like a racist, incorrect one with the wrong lyrics from some TikToker who thinks that they know what they're saying, or doesn't think it's a real language. Nothing pisses me off more than like inaccurate subtitles, and that's like. That's such a huge pet peeve of mine, because it's misinformation for the wrong reason. I think you can do misinformation for right reasons, but
there is a lot of basically every week that a One Piece chapter comes out, there's a guy on Reddit who will audit the official translation and look for oddities that need to be like corrected.
Mm.
That's it. That's all I have to say. It's just, what the fuck?
Get that guy.
Yeah, I got it. But
I don't. Oh, this guy must have seen the bag that I tossed that I thought was tucked away. I was just trying to make it easy for you to pick up.
Honestly, like, it's the One Piece translation is not nearly as bad as it used to be. The person translating it now does a great job. They've done much worse shit than the things that they get in trouble for these days. Like.
Translating's not an easy job, too.
Like translating Zoro to Zolo and Katakuri to Dogtooth and stuff like that.
I think people really underestimate like how much work has to go into localizing media.
I don't think, unless you actually have taken the time to like try to learn a different language, I think it's really hard to understand that there is no like one-to-one translation for certain things.
Especially languages as different as
right.
East Asian languages, or just Asian languages and European languages.
Gear 4th is cooler than Gear 5th. Fight me on that. I mean, cooler maybe, but they're both great. It doesn't have to be better or worse.
Is Gear 4th where he's like big and ugly?
There's two different versions of Gear 4th, but yes.
Okay, I don't like that design at all. I can't stand looking at it.
I like it a lot.
It's just not for me. You would like it because you want to have sex with Frankie, but
what does Frankie have to do with this?
Got him.
He looks like a like a cyborg hunk.
He really doesn't.
I mean, I don't know. I don't like the design, so I haven't actually looked closely at it. It's just icky.
Watch out, guard.
Piece of shit drill.
Piece of shit drill. We could be piece of shit drilling right now, but Starbreeze underestimated their massive launch, I guess.
Douchey
Isn't it on Games
Popeye,
Pass?
my god.
Huh?
Is it on Games Pass?
I forget if it was gonna be on Game Pass or not.
What, Payday 3?
Yeah.
It is.
That's they shouldn't have put it on Game Pass day one.
They really didn't predict that one, huh?
They did it to themselves, I guess.
Do we know if there's any other like cars with stuff in them?
There should be one more
I feel like
for
we
the
kinda...
key card.
Oh, right. Which ones haven't we opened then? Because I feel like we've opened all the
I
ones
don't
we've
Will
seen.
sus among. You can get over Walmart ice cream because I've licked the tops of every ice cream at the Walmart.
Oh, found it.
Monster. Cool.
In a raw. What the heck is a raw box? It's
What
a
is? What
box
do you
with
mean by
wax on
that,
it.
Suz? Like that doesn't. What does that mean?
It's a box.
All right, we got it.
That's
I'm in.
like that's really how all ice cream is transported. Like even think about an ice cream sandwich. It's wrapped up in paper. That's not airtight. That's not hermetically sealed. That's not anything. It's as good as being in a raw box.
Food wrapped in paper, I like. I don't know what it is about it, but I prefer it. Yeah.
It's the taste, right?
I
Paper
guess
gives
because like,
food a kind of a flavor.
is it that simple? Because like whenever like a sandwich is wrapped in something, I'm like, damn, that's a fancy ass sandwich.
I think it's the quality of steam for like hot foods. I think it's the quality of steam it gets.
Wait, you don't eat paper?
Because if you
The paper is part of the meal.
something that's in plastic, or maybe it's because you're not tasting microplastics.
It does add a distinct seasoning.
Oh no! Oh, that was close. That was so close.
I actually like. I went to a cheesesteak shop with some friends once, and the cheesesteaks came wrapped in paper and then in a paper bag, and we got a really greasy side of some kind.
And the bag fell apart in transit.
It didn't fall apart. It was like a strong paper bag, but
Okay.
I noticed like, oh hey, this kind of smells like every time I get Chinese food, and I realized I think the smell of like that I positively associate with Chinese food is just like oil on a paper bag.
That sounds about
Brown
right.
paper bag covered in oil.
But like it's such a pleasant smell, honestly.
Yeah. I associate with like restaurants a lot.
Yeah. I associate it with like really just greasy, savory food.
Is that
That's
it?
our last one. We should be good.
Okay, unless he gets seen.
We can sprint with pistols. So here, I'll drop my bag so I can bag him.
We could probably jam and get rid of the rest of this.
Oh, do you want to like just jam and rush?
Jam chain, yeah.
For
I mean,
safety?
we've only got
Okay.
4 bags left. It wouldn't. We have 4 jammers between the two of us.
If anybody spots us again, like that guy's about to do.
Would that just end it?
No. Then we can just. There's like a 5-second countdown. But like, if anybody sees us, then I say we just start jamming.
Okay.
So anyway, I just start jamming.
So anyway, I started jamming.
Oh, there are rifles and pistols in there. That sucks. You can sprint with pistols, but not with rifles. Look out, guard.
Just like real life. Oh shit! There's a drone out.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, fuck it.
I'll wait down here to receive.
You should also toss bags in,
Yeah.
since we have left a lot there.
That's what I meant.
Hot semis. Oh, I might have missed that under the water. I think I tossed that in the water.
Oh well. Oh wait, no, they respawn on this map. It's new enough for that.
Oh,
I think.
I mean it's not up here, so I don't know where it would have gone.
Oh well. We'll just pretend that you got it. Smile.
Hot Sammys should be wrapped in foil, cold Sammys in paper. You know, that's fair.
Yeah, I agree.
I like a hot sandwich in paper, but foil is fair too.
I like a nice toasted piece of paper. Okay, I got a piss. I'll be right back.
I see Devin O's comment as soon as I half read it and I thought it was gonna be I like how you went from talking about the importance of animation to food or something.
You read what you wanted to hear.
That's true. It's true. It's crazy how many shonen are crapped on for being simple, but for Demon Slayer, it's praised for its animation now. So important to people, guys. Well, I don't. Sorry, my comprehension fell apart at the end there.
I followed that. I mean, it could probably use some more punctuation, but also I over punctuate, so.
I put commas fucking everywhere that I have like a natural pause.
Oh no. I think that's an ADHD thing. I do that too!
Is it so bad to just want to be literal? Sorry.
I write exactly like I talk, and it's really just
Same.
3 paragraphs, that's 1 sentence. He did forget
I'm back.
the boys.
I didn't forget the boys. There's people in here. The boys are meant
We're
to
the
distract from
boys.
the silence. Yeah, you're the boys today, except for the 2 girls.
I don't have the hair.
Is Morgan even here?
No, I'm dead.
Oh, okay. R.I.P. What a loser.
I'm reading manga and listening to you guys bitch. It's great.
What's more important to a hoagie, the mayo or the vinaigrette? I definitely think like the vinegar and oil.
Yeah, the vinaigrette is really important for the flavor.
The vinegar and like the wetness of the lettuce is what keeps the sandwich feeling fresh and not just like Salt City.
Agreed.
It's crazy how many shonen are crapped on for being simple, but for Demon Slayer, it's praised for its animation now so important to people, guys. Yeah, I mean, you've got a good point. People will shit all over the shonen genre for being derivative, for being the same thing every time, for not having interesting characters or plots, but then Demon Slayer comes along and represents all of those things, and people love it because good animation. That's crazy, isn't it? Payday 2, we are still in a match. Could we like reset the matchmaking and see if that does something?
I can try.
Match make these.
Oh boy, someone in a server I'm in that is notorious. Oh, that disbanded our group.
Yeah, somehow.
Someone in a server I'm in that like, anytime they start ranting about something, I kind of just turn them off because they have really bad, just not good takes. They're talking about how Starfield is actually pretty good.
I mean, I like Starfield,
Big
but
shocker
it's
there.
pretty mid.
They're talking about. They're saying it's like a lot better than they expected. You know, maybe that's fair actually. Maybe
That's fair. Honestly, I was really worried.
Yeah, I expected bottom of the barrel garbage. It's
It
better
is-
than I expected.
It has lived up to my mid expectations.
I always forget that 76 is what it's being compared to because I never had. I didn't play 76. And
Yes,
I
you
didn't
did.
follow any of its hype. Okay.
Yes, you did for like an hour.
And when it was like a
Yeah,
thing,
that was also the worst hour of my life.
it was pretty bad. Yet I know somebody who's reached the max level in that game 3 times.
I thought Starfield
Are
was
they
fine. I
okay?
enjoyed it, but like Jesus, not great or anything. I will say Rengoku is the most tear-grabbing goblin character I've seen. Is Rengoku tear-grabbing as a character, or is the direction of that scene in the anime tear jerking? Because I feel that his death is carried by how well it's directed in the anime. Because if you actually get down and think about it, it's not a very impactful death. He's not a complete character, and no one talks about him after he dies. So, like, what was the point of his death? He didn't serve as a mentor character. He didn't affect any of the characters with his death, and he wasn't a character to begin with.
Yeah, but he was cool.
Yeah, but funny flame sword.
Mac, do you want to invite Bill?
Oh, sure. Why don't you friends with
No,
Bill on
I've been
Steam?
voted off the island.
I don't know. Bill Stinky.
That's fair. I've been very whelmed by Starfield. And
I really like that comment.
I mean, like, it's not like I'm having the worst time ever with it. You know, I had fun with like the whole corporate espionage quest line. I'm curious to see where it goes. It's just not very engaging. You know, when you and I've brought up this quest a couple of times, and I'm going to bring it up again. You know, when you're told, hey, we want you to sneak into the office of our competitor and hack something off of their computer or whatever the quest was, and I can walk into their office completely unimpeded and hack a computer. No one stops me from getting in. No one asks why I'm there. They're just fine with me being there. I can crouch behind a desk and hack a computer and no one minds. Like, it's not asking a lot of me. I don't have to like talk my way into the office. I don't have to convince them I'm like an IT technician. I don't have to convince them that I have a reason to be there. They're just fine with it. All I had to do was find the opportunity to be hidden so I could hack the computer. That's all it asked of me, and that's not very hard. Yeah, and I feel like even like that sounds like I'm saying the game isn't hard enough, and that's not even really the problem. It requires so little engagement from the player. It requires so little thought. It requires so little. It doesn't ask anything of you.
Okay, but you're ignoring the biggest issue of the entire game though, and it's the fact that the first companion you get is British.
Isn't the first companion get a robot?
Well, I mean, I'm counting.
It's not a British robot.
Oh, I see how it is. Just because we're not made of meat.
I understand the society we live in now.
We truly live in a society. Mac, from what you're describing, it sounds like you'd love Baldur's Gate 3. I'm sure I would. I want to play it. I want to play it. There's just too much else out this year.
Speaking of Larian Studios, I have good news.
Oh, about your board game situation?
Yeah. So a month ago, I emailed.
I think we can queue up for Payday 2 again, by the way.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, but keep going.
A month ago, I emailed Larian support because I realized that they had moved to a different crowdfunding platform to like manage their pledges, even though they collected pledges on Kickstarter and they kept giving updates on Kickstarter. But I didn't know that like you had to move your pledge because I was busy graduating from college and finding a job, so I missed the whole thing about.
Why don't you
like,
brag
that
about
being
it?
A thing.
Yeah, some of us can't work.
Fuck you,
asshole.
At least you can be out at work. But I missed that announcement, so I missed the cutoff by like multiple months. So a month ago, I asked them, "Oh hey, I just found out that this is like a thing that's happening." I get an automated reply talking, like assuming that I'm asking questions about Baldur's Gate 3, which felt kind of bad. And then like a week ago, I got a follow-up email saying like, "Hey, by the way, we're still working on getting to your ticket. Here's a list of all the hot fixes we've rolled out for Baldur's Gate 3, just in case you wanted to, in case any of those fixed your issue, and then you can like tell us, and then we won't have to, address your support ticket." And I said, "Nope, my issue has nothing to do with Baldur's Gate 3." Smile. And then today I got an email, or 2 days ago, they posted another Kickstarter announcement saying, "Oh, hey, by the way, look at this picture of all the board games that we finally have printed and we're getting ready to ship this November. By the way, we now have a special support email just for the board game. So email this email if you have a board game problem." So I emailed that, or I sent another email to them. And then today I got a reply to my original email saying, give us your address and your name, and then we'll have you pay for shipping, and then things should be okay. So the $400 that I spent on a board game in 2020 are not going to waste, probably.
Let's go!
I just won't be able to play it with Mac like we'd planned to do.
Yeah, well,
That's probably a benefit.
Ow. Man, I was gonna say something while you were talking, but I completely lost it.
Sorry that turned into a whole rant. I didn't expect
No,
it to.
you're fine. Man, it was something to do with Baldur's Gate or Starfield or something.
Larian, Divinity.
Minecraft story mode.
Get out of this house.
I fucking love Minecraft story mode.
Was it about being out at work?
You're going to have to work hard on this one.
Was it about girl moding in general?
Are we doing stealth or?
Yeah.
Cool.
Unless you don't want to.
No, I was just checking because I, have different builds. Yeah, and back to just to bring it back to the Starfield thing for a second, it's just so interesting how people react to just not even like harsh criticism, like just any criticism.
If you have an opinion that's not supportive, you're wrong.
Right. It's like you have to either 100% hate a game or 100% love a game. You can't be like, I like this game, but that's not a thing.
That's like really an issue.
It's like, I'll call out how the water looks like crap, and everyone's like, this isn't a problem for me. I'm enjoying the game anyway. I don't even pay attention to the water. And it's like, okay, when in the clip did I say that I wasn't enjoying the game? When in the clip did I say this is unplayable because the water is bad? I can say the water is bad and still play it and enjoy it.
That's just modern outrage culture right there. Like,
it's so funny that you say that because somebody said that I was a part of outrage culture because I criticized the game.
They're a bigger
Developer?
They're doing it more than you are because they look at you being critical and they assume that you're being negative.
That's kind of you know, same deal. Like, so many people are getting mad at me for like, why do you have so many problems with the game? Why does this matter so much to you? And it's like, why does my opinion matter to you? You know, like that guy
Exactly.
from earlier who was like, there's so many bigger things in life to worry about than criticizing video games. It's like, so why do you care about my opinion of a video game? What good does that do you?
You
It's just like the
you a
sunk cost
YouTuber.
fallacy.
Everything you do is wrong.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Cams have got to be by the front.
How hard is it to make money in this field? I'm considering my options. Bag robbing? It's not that hard as long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah, the only problem is getting caught, really.
It's like Jake Schlatt says, you know, it's not the drunk
Yeah.
drivers that are the
It's the
problem.
drunk
crashers.
It's not the bank robbers that are the problem. It's the bank getting caughters.
It's the bank imprisoned.
It's not the bank robbers. It's the people that fail to rob a bank.
Yeah. I am like slowly remembering bit by bit how to do this.
I don't remember
know
how
the
to solve this one
keycard
at all.
spawns. I'm just
Doesn't
gonna
it
use an
spawn on
ECM.
a person? Who am I getting seen by?
So
right
to
now?
stealth this one, we need to ECM jam and like be in the front of the bank so that we can stop someone from hitting the panic button. One of us needs to be on tellers, the other needs to be in the lobby, and we need to basically kill the cops. Oh, and we need to take care of
There's,
as many guards as we can first.
There's a problem.
Well, okay, I'm putting down a jammer. We need to. Okay, I've got tellers.
Okay. Now what else do we need to do? Oh, hang on, you little fucker, get
what's
up,
the
get down.
panic button? And then we just need to answer pagers, and then we're good. Oh, actually, the loud gunfire outside might be an issue.
I'm hoping the people up front won't. I want to start tying people's hands.
Yeah, looks like we're set. I forgot that cable ties used to be a limited commodity.
Yeah, right. It's so nice that they aren't.
Yeah. Okay. You
'Cause
need
Bill-
that pager. You need pager.
Bill like
Right. There's another one.
rightly pointed out that you can get hundreds of them for cheap.
Yeah,
And
it's
they don't
fair.
exactly take up a lot of room, so they really shouldn't be limited.
I'm gonna like disappear for right now.
Okay. Good night. Sorry to
Well,
hog your
I wouldn't
time.
care about the water if the stupid ass robot hadn't run his mouth about it being aesthetically pleasing. I said the same thing. I was like, why would you even write this into the game when the water looks like such crap?
Sorry if you didn't mean
Take it
going
easy,
to
Morgan.
Bye, Morgan.
Yeah, bye.
Bye, Morgan. Sorry we couldn't play the video game.
Rebuy assets free of charge. Yeah. That's a new thing. That's cool.
Yeah,
Did
it's
you even see the cock I drew last time, by the way?
no. I didn't look at pre-planning. Sorry. There, that's really nice, isn't it?
Last one was a bit better.
Yeah. Donkey made a great video about this very recently, where he did a video
The
about
IGN one.
yeah the one about like gamers reacting to reviews, where there was one person that they did like a Xenoblade 3 review, and it was like an 8 out of 10, and this person had a whole goddamn essay about how it deserves higher than an 8 out of 10. Dude, they liked the game. What problem are you having?
The two
And-
remaining points they didn't put in there.
And then someone on one of my shorts today was like, by criticizing this game, if someone sees this and they're thinking about buying the game, maybe this will turn them off and they won't play the game. And it's like, oh, if
Why is that a problem?
if their opinion is swayed that easily, that's not really my problem. B, if that does sway their opinion, then it means that I was right to think it was a problem in the first place.
Yeah.
What point are you trying to make? That's a non-point.
That's
I'm
actually
not. I'm
such
not.
a weak argument.
Well, I've seen it too. I've seen it before. I've seen it like on my Demon Slayer takes where people are like, you're just trying to drag it down. And it's like, do you really think that I'm going to make an impact? Do you really think that I'm going to single-handedly bankrupt Ufotable for making Demon Slayer?
Like, I was never gonna watch Demon Slayer in the first place, so
Number one, that's not my intention. Number one, like I'm not out here trying to sabotage games or anime with my opinions. I'm just putting them out there. Like that is such a stupid fucking idea to be like by criticizing a game you're limiting its ability to succeed. Well, maybe they should have just made a better game if they wanted to succeed.
Yeah.
A game that I wouldn't
really
criticize.
Insidious of like, oh, we should fool people into playing this game because
Right.
maybe they'll like it then.
Right,
Yeah,
like
that's actually fucked up. Like, people's money matters. Let them know if something is a product that they're going to be disappointed in, let them save their money.
Yeah. And that's, you know, that's why if I ever did game reviews, which I haven't, but I would like to do videos on that kind of thing in the future, I would never, ever, ever operate on a, like, out of 10 system. Because I think that system's stupid. I would rather tell people what's good and what's bad, and they can decide for themselves whether or not they consider those things good or bad.
But Just Drive Haze is out of 10, and he has wonderful ratings.
What?
Just Drive Haze rates every MMO that he does on his series out of 10, but it's always, like, not a real rating.
Oh.
That's what like Pro Jared does. He'll actually come up with like a super clever analogy, like some metaphor that represents the game that he's reviewing out of 10.
I really liked that video where Funk rated games on Weezer albums out of Weezer albums.
That was so close. Oh my god. Okay, that guard does move. Oh, and I did get the fucking card.
If I had a nickel for every anime character with that hair that looks like food, whose character is that they're perverts, I would have 2 nickels. Hair that looks like food, whose character is that they're perverts. I'm not sure who you're talking about, to be honest.
There's a deep cut there. I'm just trying to decipher it.
Yeah. How did they see that?
It's a good question.
Well, I mean, Minetta's supposed to have gray hair. That's like the point. It's kind of a vibe of a song playing right now.
Do you mean the Payday 3 lobby music or the Payday 2?
No, I have Payday 3 muted.
Oh, okay.
The guy whose name I already forgot in
French fry
Demon
hair.
Slayer who has French fry hair, that's Zenitsu. I don't really know how I can help you right now.
So I think we just need to storm the front with jammers.
Okay.
I'll jam. Are you ready?
Yeah, sure.
Oh wait, fuck! I forgot tellers. Okay, the door's open. Good. What?
No,
Wait,
they got it. They got it.
I should have shot her. She was already she was already intimidated by me. What?
I should have killed this woman.
I should have. Usually I just do. Fuck it. No more Mr. Nice Green, Mrs. Nice Green.
I cannot believe you just did that.
I just remember that the
How could
guy
you
in the
do that to
Starfield short
yourself?
wished you an unhappy
I was
life.
just gonna say the expression, and then mid-sentence I changed it to refer to myself. So I had to update.
Dude, the guy on that short left several separate comments. He left like 4 separate comments plus a ton of replies, and he's the one who's getting mad at me for sweating the small stuff. It's actually unbelievable how tilted that dude got. Yes. It's
Okay, now I need
actually
to look.
It's actually unbelievable how tilted he got. And I didn't even say anything particularly mean. I mostly just laughed at him sarcastically. Like, that was the main thing I
need
did.
to look at this.
Just read through all. He's got a brown profile picture with the letter P. He's got like a default profile picture. You'll see him. You'll know the person who has like 8 separate comments. You know. You'll know who it is.
What is the snap? What is the camera flash emoji supposed to mean?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm too old for this.
This might be fine. Yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, he went on this whole like tirade.
He's so mad.
He's so
Holy
mad.
Shit.
And he like made a ton of assumptions about my thoughts on the game too, like stuff I did not say.
I have fun playing the game. I don't look at the water like, what the fuck? I'm too busy shooting aliens.
Which again, like that's great.
COD mindset. It's an RPG. You're not playing Call of Duty.
Level 4 Gs. Try this, Mac. Finish the game, then give us your afterthoughts and a detailed story of why it's bad, lol.
He's
Maybe
trying.
I will.
Leave him to play the game.
Dude, this guy is
Stop
like...
saying if you don't like it, don't play it.
This is industrial grade for the dentist copium.
It's crazy. Just
What the fuck?
and they're all like running sentences too. Like I swear none of his comments have
I do that too.
punctuation.
I do that too. So
I try too hard to be grammatically correct. I end up sounding really formal in like every comment I leave.
Same.
I don't believe in periods. I only do commas.
On the internet, I write as if I'm writing an email, like in every interaction I have. But you know, that's just my thing. That's my style.
I do it too, and I think that's why I don't get dates on Tinder. It definitely has nothing to do with me being ugly.
I'm gonna jam. Are you ready?
Maidenless.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Would you rather watch Skibbity Toilet every day for the rest of your life, or be a
On the
dick rider
fucking
for Rengoku
ground!
until
Damn!
death?
What do you not understand?
Wait, panic button. Panic button. Did you?
No, you didn't say.
Okay.
You didn't ask me if I was
Sorry.
there. Who's
Um,
trying to call?
I forgot. Sorry.
Be smart. Listen to the man with the gun. Sit on your hands, hero.
So I forget if this is a luck one where you need to hope that only 4 guards spawn, or if it's not like that. But either way, I think we got that spawn. If I'm counting
So,
correctly.
Susamung, I think my answer is Dick Rider for Rengoku, just because that feels like the least intrusive on my lifestyle.
But now you need to overreact to every opinion you see on the internet.
I already do that.
You got something to
Fair
say,
enough.
or do you want to live?
Like I said, it aligns with my lifestyle.
Okay. Now the rest of the heist is free.
Nice. Yeah, that guy got so fucking tilted over he's fucking nothing.
The dude's insane. I gotta poke the bear. This guy, I know this guy is about to have yet more unhinged takes if I make sure that his YouTube alerts him. I need to find a good entry.
I responded to him. I responded to one of his comments, I think, 1 or 2 this morning, and I haven't heard anything back yet. So who knows?
I need to find the most recent one so I could react to the clown emoji.
I'm not gonna get into specifics to keep things off politics, but I was listening to a politically centered news story on the radio today, and somebody referred to a member of their own party as a clown, and I it actually laughed. It was so funny.
That would get me too.
Yeah, there was one of his comments where he was like, Mack is saying the game is unplayable because of the water. And it's like, no, I didn't. I just didn't say that. That's just not true.
Why would you say that? Mac, why would you say that?
What did Mack mean by this?
I'm suddenly reminded of the Erica Andre sketch of how do you feel about the issue? Is it true? they go full Kafka-esque and never supply a reason.
I don't know anything about Payday beyond that one Gmod Idiot Box segment that uses Cowboy Bebop music. No idea what you're referring to.
I don't remember. I don't think I've seen a Gmod Idiot Box that existed after Payday 2 came out.
I don't think so either.
I'm being honest. I didn't know that they kept making them after Payday 2 came out.
I think the dude tried to ride the wave and it just fell off hard. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah,
do you have
it's
the jammer upgrade that lets you open ATMs?
Maybe. Let me get the drill first.
I got it.
I think I do, but I'm not positive. Yes, I do.
Based. Do you think this guy kind of looks like Germa?
Which guy?
Like old Germa.
Hang on.
He gets good dental.
Kinda.
like 2010 Germa, like under 100.
He's got
under 1,000
got the
subs.
same Widow's Peak, like weird, like indent thing.
Yeah, that's something else. One Piece live action, in my opinion, is amazing for what it could be. I had fun watching it. I mean, you know, again, like I'm not gonna say it's perfect, and I'm not gonna not criticize it for the things that I feel like it did wrong, but I liked watching it overall.
I think the maladapted segments are unfortunate, but those mistakes aside, I think it's definitely the best that they could have done. Like the best that we could possibly hope to get. And I think it probably still is that, because if they went out of their way to be fully lore accurate, I can't say that other parts of the production wouldn't have suffered as a result.
Well, and this gets into what we were talking about with adaptation earlier. Like, there's people who pointed out, and they're right, that there are certain things that One Piece does that just kind of would feel wrong in a live action setting, so they just changed it. They changed and adapted it, and I think that's a good thing. Like Usopp's nose.
That edit of him kissing, it's still... It haunts my dreams in the most hilarious way.
Let me see if I can pull that up for everyone, real quick.
Do you wanna show Niaz Nori that we're actually playing Payday 5 right now?
Thank you for playing this masterpiece. Yeah, we are. You can't keep clickbaiting with these captions. I mean, the Payday 3 servers are down. We are currently, and have been for the past like hour, matchmaking in Payday 3.
Don't forget about those safe deposit boxes, folks.
But.
Good stuff in there. All right, bring it to the van. It's right across the street.
Or did you mean the title, being gay and doing crime? Because I feel like I am doing both. You know, I'm criticizing something which makes me gay. And I am doing crime.
I just
5 out
remembered
here.
while accidentally pressing, while pressing G, I realized, I remembered the last part of my bank strat, which is put landmines in front of the panic button and activate them so that if a civilian tries to push it, they get blown up.
I forgot about that, yeah. So this is the image Green was talking about that is very funny. It's an edit someone made for the One Piece live action, as if Usopp had his original nose. And it is super funny.
Don't forget what they took from you.
Never forget what they took from you. I forgot if you do VODs or not. Yes, I do. I have an entire VOD channel.
Captain Mack
It is in the description of this live stream if you want to watch the VODs. You can watch all of this, the Starfield VODs in their boring glory.
You gave that game a real honest try. Like
I
was
have.
not expecting that many streams of it.
I'm gonna keep playing it too. No, I'm not done playing it. I'll play it more. I have been very fair to the game. I've just criticized it when it's done things that I didn't think worked. And it just so happens that a lot of what I have to say is criticism because it's not a game that I think is all that great.
Is it a game that you ever see yourself spending money on, like directly to it? Like,
unless
if
it is
comes off Game
deeply
Pass, would you
discounted.
buy it? Okay.
Actually, I really don't know because my thinking was I'll play it on Game Pass, and if it's a game that I enjoy enough to want to do another playthrough, I would buy it on Steam. And as it stands, one playthrough feels like it'll be enough.
I think that's like really the thing.
I'm actually shocked. Dude
Like,
said my name so damn perfectly. What the hell? Green has an ability to understand and learn languages that I deeply envy. So I'm sure she's just
Yes?
pulling from regular experience.
I don't know. I don't pronounce things the way normal Americans do.
This would be a perfect chaos. This would be pure chaos for a VOD. This stream, the beginning kind of was.
The loading screen, the matchmaking screen. Something I think people don't appreciate enough or like respect enough for their of themselves is playing like a game like Starfield is a double investment. You're investing your money into the product and you're investing your time into the experience.
Uh-huh.
Like you could be spending like from what I've seen of Starfield, I have no interest in playing it. I'd rather go play Fallout New Vegas because I've never really like given that game a deep dive good chance. And I know that game has like a bunch of different endings and so much content to explore, and some content that locks out other content. And like there's a reason it's got a reputation as like the best Fallout game. If I'm not mistaken.
I mean, that's how most people view it, I think. I mean, and it's when I chose what game to play yesterday, I chose Armored Core 6 because I wanted to play a game that I would have fun with. I wanted to, Jesus, like the amount of memes in my channel and my chat about like, please stop playing this, Mac. It's boring to watch. Like, it's not even like great stream content.
I found myself just kind of like passively watching, I will admit.
It's a boring game to watch. The most entertaining part of my Starfield gameplay is when I criticize it.
When the robot talks about the water.
Like when I've pulled a ton of clips from those streams, and most of them are criticism. There's very few clips that are not criticism because there's nothing particularly interesting happening throughout that gameplay.
A lot of the gameplay seems so uneventful. Like one of the experiences you get from open world games that makes it entertaining to watch and engage with, like from the outside, is kind of like the exploration and finding out what the world is about. And because Starfield is basically so fast travel dependent.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
Speaking as someone who hasn't played it.
No, I was going to respond to that and say it's kind of unfair to call Starfield an open world game when you're fast traveling constantly. You're kind of just moving between levels. Like they're open levels, but they're not open worlds. You know, you can't make it from one area to another without fast traveling. It's just not possible.
Question for you about Starfield.
Mm-hmm.
Has the game ever surprised you with the situation that wasn't planned in like the quest of like, oh, you're betrayed by this person? Like something in the game works in an unintended way that wasn't a glitch that surprised you, that like took you off guard?
There was one mission I did. It was one of my industrial or corporate espionage missions that I enjoyed the wealth of options for. So I needed to get information from a guy, and they gave me a budget. They were like, you have 1,000 credits to spend to convince this guy to give you the information, so you can use that if you want to. And I went to the guy, and he jacked up his price to 10,000. So I was like, okay, I'm not paying that. I did persuasion to bring his price down, but it only brought it down to 8,000. So my options was I could pay for the information but lose $7,000. Or I could do a quest for him. And the quest was to get a bounty hunter off of his ass by killing her. So already there's two options for how to deal with this quest. And then when I went after the bounty hunter, because like I didn't want to pay my own money, I had the option to persuade her to let me like take her gun to convince him that she's dead, but not actually kill her. So there was kind of like 3 different ways for this one quest to play out. And even though I don't think that the choices I made have any kind of meaningful consequences, I appreciated that.
Okay. That reminds me of like this one. There's one quest in Fallout New Vegas. It's one of the easiest ones to stumble into, but it's a quest line about like this sniper who
Boone
is Boone, this guy who's like his wife mysteriously died, and he's convinced that other people in like his settlement were involved, and he has you like as an outsider go and do some detective work, but you can choose like how the thing turns out. You can
anyone in this whole settlement.
You can pin the murder on anybody else, and like or you can say like, no, there's no conspiracy, it's like you're making shit up, dude. And
I'm gonna interrupt you for 1 second. Appreciate you, fan artists. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by.
Take it easy.
That was like the end of my point. Like it sounds like that, but at the same time it sounds like
and well,
not
here's
as rich.
Here's the criticism that I made of it. And again, this is a situation where I am simultaneously praising and criticizing it because it's not a binary good or bad. The thing is that the choices I made, I feel like they don't have any kind of consequence to them. You know, what would be really interesting to me is to see if somehow later in the game I end up suffering some kind of negative because I let the bounty hunter live. Or maybe that character that I saved from the bounty hunter ends up dead because I didn't kill the bounty hunter. You know, what is the result of this quest, if I had paid the guy, would it have looked bad for me for my boss, and they wouldn't trust me later? If I had killed her and gotten the information, would it have resulted in a situation where he's alive later and it's an inconvenience to me? If I had not killed her and gotten the information, would it have resulted in a situation where he ends up dead and I need him later? What are the consequences of the choice that I'm making? And I have a feeling that there is no consequence. So the choice that I'm making is ultimately meaningless. And that's kind of weak, you know? It's nice to have choices. It's nice to have different ways to approach it. But ideally, the situation is that for every choice you make, there is a pro and a con. There is no binary good or bad.
Yeah, having a world that reacts to you is very important, I would say.
And you know, it is a side quest. So something I said when I criticized this, you know, not every quest needs to have that. Some quests can have a binary good or bad choice, but Starfield is one of those experiences, and Bethesda games in general tend to be those experiences where it's a binary good or bad, or it's a binary result, or like the choice you made didn't ultimately mean anything. You know, Joseph Anderson, it might have been Partition. It was either Partition or Joseph Anderson who made a really good point about it, where what does it matter? Oh, it was Joseph. It was Joseph Anderson in one of his Witches videos. He made a great point about how, you know, whether or not an NPC survives is meaningless if after the point that they survive, they do nothing. You know, if the result of letting an NPC live is that they get to live rather than they have an impact on the story as a result of them being alive, then that choice is meaningless.
That's really a thing with Bethesda games, especially. Like in the modern age, that's so. It's pathetic that that's the standard. That those kinds of like RPGs are the standard. These studios make so much money; they can do so much better. But they don't, because they don't need to. Like,
right. It's like I said in my short. People don't care. They're not going to criticize it. They're going to accept it for what it is. They don't care.
Like, Fallout New Vegas came out, 10 years ago now? And, like, the fact that I'm able to make such a one-to-one comparison between it and Starfield is just kind of sad. It's like...
Yeah, there's been no evolution. If anything, it's been a de-evolution.
I'm doing the boomer thing. I'm going back to Morrowind. Morrowind's world reacts more than all of these new systems. It's ridiculous.
Well, and I remember like watching Patrician's video on Morrowind. Like, you choose a certain faction, you get locked out of other factions. That should happen.
In New Vegas too.
I shouldn't be able to do Companions and Dark Brotherhood in a single Skyrim playthrough. They are two antithetical storylines. They don't make sense. It doesn't make sense that you can do both of them.
Yeah. Even going back to, I'm backtracking a tiny bit, but the quest line with Boone, even though like that quest line is kind of local to that settlement and it doesn't really affect the grand story, depending on the ending you choose, Boone might like stick around in town, or he might disappear, or you can recruit him as a follower. That right there is like a conclusion beyond like, oh, this character lives or dies, or this character is happy or sad. Like that's an impact. It doesn't affect the overall story, but it directly affects your gameplay.
Boone's kind of lens through the world helps contextualize a lot of the dangers and lifestyle around the location he lives in, as well as particularly around what the Legion does. And I really like it as a tool because it gives you a... I don't want to spoil too much because you haven't played it, but
I don't know when I'm going back to like New
He's
Vegas.
talking about me, I think.
The last time I played it was my internet was out and I had it installed.
I think he's talking about me because I've played it, but not like all of it.
Like I don't want to ruin anyone's experience with it. But Boone is essentially a not washed out, but a honorably discharged NCR sniper ranger, and he has a lot of history tied up with that, and it's very interesting how the story goes if you continue on it. It's very good. I very much enjoy it.
And you know, I will fully concede that like having situations where the choices you make have consequences beyond like that ending moment, but I will fully concede that like writing scenarios where whether or not a character lives or dies changes how the story progresses, that is very hard. But it also adds so much to a game where it's a quantity over quality thing. I would rather have less quests with more meaningful choices and endings than a ton of than going up to every shopkeeper in Starfield and getting some crap side quest.
And
You
before
can't-
anybody says it, Fallout 3 did not do it right. Fallout 3, your ethical decisions result in your dad either praising you or criticizing you as you help him escape from prison, and that's it.
Well, and it's only for one
It's really
decision.
bad.
It's for the bomb. It's for
Wait,
Megaton.
that's the only one?
That's the only one that shows up.
That's the one I remembered. So of course
I
guess
just
did.
played through Fallout 3. That is the only one he talks about.
Oh man.
And you know what? Broad Power brought up a good point too. Like Fallout 4 did it worse. Like you can simultaneously do the Institute and Brotherhood of Steel quest lines, even though they are again completely antithetical. They are totally different mindsets. They are totally different philosophy. They have totally different goals. You shouldn't be able to do them at the same time. And you know you shouldn't only be able to choose at the end. Hi, again, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream. Nice of you to join us. So glad to have you here. Thank you for liking the stream, by the way. Oh, hello.
Apparently I've done this once before. Didn't know that. I don't know what we're doing.
Same.
Well, go towards the quest marker.
Yeah.
I will say that there are moments of Fallout 3 that have a lot of interesting outcomes. Like the Republic of Dave is an example of such.
Which game is that?
Fallout 3.
3, okay. I had always liked 3 more than New Vegas because I was a child and I didn't really recognize what makes like what makes a game better or worse. I just preferred the aesthetic, I think, of Fallout 3. I didn't like the orange Pip-Boy and the desert, but like when did play Fallout 3, it's DC is so gray and so boring, and also I never finished my playthrough because I ran into a bug where the event for my next main story quest didn't spawn, and I could not proceed.
So
why are we talking about Fallout 4? So I was talking about criticizing Starfield and some of the things that I didn't think worked about it and stuff like that. We were just talking about criticism in general, and then we kind of got on the subject of like we're just talking about RPG in general and game design and stuff like that.
We're looking for the laptop in the HR room.
I think we already got it. I mean, this is storage? Never mind.
No, Locke said it's the wrong one, and there's a laptop in the server room, but it's gonna be the wrong one.
So one thing that I really much
resources.
observed playing Fallout New Vegas hot on the heels of Fallout 3 through Tale of Two Wastelands is Fallout 3 actually does have a better wasteland. It feels more interesting. Yes, to explore Fallout 3, because the environmental storytelling that Bethesda has is probably their strongest element. Like, don't get me wrong, love Obsidian, love New Vegas, they do a lot of stuff really well, their character writing is amazing, they have lots of consequence in their story, the factions feel very fleshed out, it feels compelling as a setting. But Fallout 3, just like me exploring a random DC ruins, like, and picking up, like, this is the story of this place when the bombs fell, was always so interesting, and I always felt like just exploring was rewarding in its own right. It felt like I wandered the wasteland.
Can you hack a laptop while I do whatever's over here?
Yeah. Hacking.
It's like
I see.
there's so much fear from Bethesda that you aren't going. We're good. You can move over here. There's so much fear from Bethesda that you are going to miss something, that you aren't going to experience something. In something like an RPG.
You need to be okay with that.
Yeah, you should be. You should miss things. You shouldn't be able to do everything because
you should be inspired to go back and play it again to
if it's a role-playing game, then you should feel the need to play it multiple times using multiple roles because you can't do everything. You can't do everything in a single playthrough playing a single role. Fuck.
So, I think that something changed in development because one thing about Starfield is
there was 2 guards here.
One thing about Starfield is that it does have New Game Plus.
I don't know how I feel about like that kind of RPG having New Game Plus.
If it's a game that there's like different paths.
Take my leave, see you at. Appreciate just us. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. And Mimi, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking it on your way in. I appreciate that. Sorry.
I'm trying to remember where I was at. Oh, you're right. So, like, Starfield seems like it was structured that like, oh, you would lock yourself out of different quests and stuff like that and have to pick different paths, and they would encourage you to play New Game Plus to experience these others paths while still maintaining this like strange dream of like you play one character and you could max out this character and it's just your god character and you love playing your character and you just play it for 100 hours kind of thing.
It's important that we go in and stay quiet. And don't go killing Garrett. We're probably
I don't know,
need that chop later.
Starfield seems like it lost it didn't have a core creative vision. Like it feels disjointed. Like there's
I'm
a
sure
bunch
it
of
didn't
parts,
either.
and they put it
Like
together.
I'm sure it didn't either. Like Todd Howard and his team have this like, let's put everything we possibly can into a game even if it doesn't really fit with what we're trying to do. They go for scope over direction constantly.
Hot take. The Skyrim update that removed the level cap was a bad idea.
Really?
I think it just like in the vein of like being able to do everything rather than having a realistic character. I don't know if it was a great decision.
I mean, you know, it comes down to that, like there's a flaw with the whole skill system where, you know, it's a good idea to have you level up a skill by using it. It's a bad idea to award a perk point that can be used on any skill once you level it up.
Like that perk point should be bound to that skill tree.
Right. And that's something I will praise Starfield on, you know, in order to improve your skills, in order to like go up the next level of a skill, you have to actually use that skill. If you want to hack more advanced locks, you have to actually, if you want to pick more advanced locks or hack more advanced computers, you need to hack and pick computers. There's a requirement for like how many you have to do before you're allowed to level up that skill. So, you know,
I think makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That's a good thing. You can get the base skill for free using any perk point that you unlock by doing anything, but in order to upgrade that skill, you do actually have to use it.
I can't find the chat button, but it's operations room.
Operations? What am I in now?
I don't think we're ops. I think this is HR.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if they moved them around or not.
Yeah. Very, very.
Server room. I'm guessing it's the one this way. Operations. It's this like entire room, I think.
Okay. There was a laptop.
Here's laptop.
Right here. Hang on, let me.
Oh
go to the
right,
gates.
fuck! I forgot about that.
But you don't have much time before the system restarts.
It's
Got 30
fine.
seconds.
It's fine. If it resets, we'll just have to set it again. Oh shit, that guy's walking this way. I'm walking here. And Andreas' messages just get deleted. Yes, they did actually.
Crime in here.
Not all of them though. I don't. That's weird.
I might need help.
Okay. Well, you also got seen by a camera, so.
Well, the body got seen by a camera. He was about to open fire though, so.
Gotta go back and hack it again.
Oops.
I'm not feeling this one, if I'm being honest.
Really? I'm kind of digging this, but we can do something else if you want.
Oops.
It's fine. I don't mind. We can do anything. My favorite thing about Payday 2 is how head empty I can do while playing it and just talk about anything else.
Valid.
That's why it's such a great 24-hour stream game. Andreas may have gotten himself blocked because of the stupid shit he says constantly.
I'm surprised I haven't gotten blocked.
Retracted though. Doesn't that mean that he deleted his own messages?
I think he's deleting his own messages, but I don't know. I don't know.
That's like he went so far. Okay, no, I found one of his messages that he left up. POV if Mac is one bad day away.
What?
That's the only message that I see that's not retracted. So I think he just scrolled up and deleted all of his own messages.
Is he playing with viewers? Nah, not today. Not today. If we're able to get into Payday 3, maybe, but since we're stuck on matchmaking and we're just playing Payday 2.
Well, the problem with matchmaking in Payday 3 is you also can't really matchmake with other people without adding them.
It really sucks that you can't do something peer-to-peer.
Yeah. Like, and that private stuff still relies on dedicated servers. And solo stuff relies on dedicated servers. There's no solo without
Payday peak.
online.
I did see they updated their Twitter an hour before the last time I checked and said that they were still down. I don't know if they made any updates since then.
Let's take a peek.
We realized that the matchmaking issues are frustrating, so this was an hour ago. This was an hour ago. They're still working on it. They must be like so frustrated right now.
Yeah. I feel
Frustrated.
pretty
They're
bad.
I
shitting
wonder-
their pants probably because Microsoft is knocking on their door.
I wonder what the reviews look like, because people tend to review bomb games that have bad servers on day one.
When I was looking it up earlier, it was already down to a 6 out of 10.
It's into mixed now. It's a 49% positive ratings.
Yeah, yikes.
That's such an overreaction. I get it. I get that the server issues are frustrating, but they're gonna fix it. It's not like a permanent issue.
It wouldn't even be that much of an issue if.
Well, okay,
people
if they're
went
gonna
back and fix
fix
their reviews, but they don't.
there's that. I will say it is kind of an issue because you can't do peer to peer. If someone's
there's no single player.
if someone's giving a negative review because they can't play offline, fair enough. If you're giving a negative review because the servers are down, that seems like an overreaction to me. Third world country moment. I think there's an active volcano shooting out volcanic ash near me. The hell?
That's pretty sick.
Damn. Be safe. Mountain God angry.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The
volcano exploding.
No, the response to this adaptation video I'm working on, because I have a line in there about how, you know, and it's maybe not it's not necessarily like this is my opinion, therefore if you agree or disagree with it, you're dumb, whatever. But it's just like it's some like quick thing I mentioned where like I'm like maybe none of these are problems for you, and that's totally valid opinion to have, and I feel like that's going to get ignored. People like, you know, it's another video where I'm having criticisms, so people are gonna be pissed off. It's a funny thing where people will leave comments basically saying like, this is just your opinion. You have no, you know, it doesn't make the show bad. That's just your opinion that this is a problem. I don't have a problem with it. And it's like, okay, by saying that, you are essentially saying that it is a good show because I don't have a problem with this, which is again just your opinion. So what you're saying is that even your own comment means nothing. It's funny how they always point to your criticism about water. Well, I mean, I did make 2 different shorts about it, but
when you hear people talk about stuff, you go.
What's funny to me is the amount of people who seem to think that's my only issue, not realizing that I can't express my entire opinion in a 60-second short. Sorry, Bill, go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta remember.
Actually, Bill, stop right there.
Okay.
Okay, you can keep going.
No, I've completely forgotten. The train has left the station.
Sorry.
Mack has something spicy to say about water. The water in Starfield looks like ass. And I have made a couple shorts making fun of it.
This one's loud only, by the way. I hope you're okay with that.
Okay, Andreas, that's a message that gets deleted. We've talked about this. You can't just say misogynistic shit. It's not funny.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean.
Seems like a woman bad
I'm not
moment.
going to engage with it, but...
You can try to get me to say huge erection all day, but as soon as you start talking about nuking women, we're
The
done.
stream's over. Oh my god, the strategy worked! Unbelievable!
Andres was a plant.
Super hyped for the HNK video. Whenever that comes out, I've got a couple other videos lined up first.
HNK1 on the skull.
Hoseki no Kuni, Land of Lustrous.
It's so weird to me how, like, some series I know the English names of, some series I know the Japanese names of, some series I know both.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
What, you not a weeb?
No, I just can't read.
This is not.
This one's loud.
No, I did not hear you say that.
It was right when Andres' message went through. So.
Okay.
I figured much. Oh shit, pre-planning. Oh shit, this is a big pre-planning map.
I'm watching a large dong being drawn very slow. Did you run out of ink already? No. Wow.
Can't fit it all on one screen.
Absolutely magnificent. That's what she said.
Absolutely magnificent.
And that you can't fit it on one screen. You didn't finish the balls. Or is it supposed to not be finished? Oops, I messed up that little...
Oh, you finished it for me, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my god, this is such a massive dong.
Thank you.
100 centimeters, chat.
What? Hang on.
Were you not there for that?
Were you not there for that?
I don't think so.
Someone tried to say I have a 100 centimeter dong without realizing that 100 centimeters is a lot.
It's a meter.
Massive. Just a fucking massive.
It's literally a meter.
So now it's canon. It's official Captain Mack lore that I have a 100 centimeter long, 10 centimeter wide square cock.
Okay, so I've heard that brought up at some point because I remember bringing up Roberto Cabrera.
Yes. I thought you were there for that, so I'm surprised you didn't know.
I couldn't remember if that
You
was
must
like,
have come in
Dodge
like
said it
partway
or not.
through.
Yeah.
This is getting clipped. It's already been clipped.
Mac, you don't need to share everything. I don't need to know you're Orthodox.
What does that mean?
Flipped.
Ah, funny. Clipped, like my penis, like my foreskin.
Oh. Do you want to
You guys keep yours?
boat, plane, or helicopter?
Helicopter.
Did you guys keep yours? I dried mine out.
You know the show Scrubs?
Not just dried fruit. Yeah, what? Yeah? Yes.
I've only seen one episode of it, but I'm pretty sure this was Scrubs and not
It's just autoplayed for me.
Always
What's up,
Sunny.
Gabrielle? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. We're talking about foreskins. How you doing?
But the plot of the episode was this guy was mad that his like he didn't get to choose whether or not he was circumcised as a kid, so he went and found the doctor that circumcised him as a child and demanded his foreskin back.
You told me about that.
And he had it.
Did you know that the Fortnite default dance came from Scrubs?
I did know that. The dude who originally does it so much better. Almost
What
like
is
he's a
this? It's
talented
Payday
dancer.
2. We were gonna play Payday 3, but the servers went down as soon as I was ready to stream it. Not really. It was 4
What do you
hours
mean?
ahead of time, but
We are
No,
playing
kinda
Payday 3.
we do kind of be playing Payday 3 though. I love you too, XD.
Payday 5.
Payday 5.
Payday 5 moment.
Payday you in 32.
Payday 32-bit.
I'm sure I played this mission, but I don't remember it.
It's just like it's if I remember this one, it's like an armor transport. It was I think this is the first heist that starts the butcher heist pack quest line or like update quest line.
I have with your ladder. Payday 76. But honestly though, like, who cares? Payday 2
the
is...
sound effect was so good.
Honestly though, like, who cares? Like, Payday 2 is forever.
True. It's peer-to-peer, so it'll probably be forever. Well, actually, I don't know with the cross-platform.
Until Steam
They might have
servers.
removed that netcode. I actually distinctly remember they made a change to the netcode like weeks before Payday 3 was like gonna release.
I mean, this looks like a vault wagon, doesn't it? I don't know.
It kind of does.
Did I use the ladder on the wrong one?
Maybe. Oh well.
Yeah, I think we needed that. Can we move it?
It was a buy-in, so it was
Oh.
optional to begin with.
Oh, I see.
We just have to find a different way to get up.
I
I
think
guess that's mostly
found-
for the convenience of moving bags.
I found another ladder though.
Oh, nice.
Just to pick it off of this car, I guess. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave now. I'm drunk. Well, I appreciate you, Gabrielle. Thanks for stopping by. I got
Thanks
the
for
ladder.
Drunk checking into stream.
If you can tell me which one is the vault, I have another ladder.
I don't know which one the vault is. Might be 33M. I don't know. Haven't gotten it.
Trays.
Oh, hey, another ladder.
Sweet. Okay, so I guess maybe all the train cars have a ladder.
So I recently started using my dishwasher again because I cleaned all the mold out of it, and I told maintenance because it still wasn't drying properly afterwards. Like, hey, it's not drying properly. Can you like come look at it when I'm here so I can show you what I mean? And they just showed up uninvited when I wasn't home, which wasn't very cool.
What difficulty are you playing on?
Just hard.
Okay, because the these motherfuckers going down easy.
Yeah. But they said it works and it's fine, and that there's nothing wrong with my dishwasher, so I started using it again. I just drank water out of a cup, and I taste bleach.
Oh, good.
So,
Just first couple washes or something like that.
yeah,
Oh, that's probably
yeah.
true.
Maybe just run it a couple times empty. Yeah, wasteful water, whatever. Just do it.
I have run it a few times. I think it's just a bad dishwasher.
You're a bad dishwasher. Don't be mean.
I'm better than my machine.
You
No,
are
you're
a
not.
woman.
Damn.
Validation in the
it.
form of sexism.
You know, validation's validation. I'll take it.
Isn't it the truest form?
Truest. I mean, yeah, truest, best.
My
no,
ex
but-
used their dishwasher for files. I'm not kidding. Like a filing cabinet.
Oh my god.
This
we
is worse than the
found-
toilet brush.
Oh my god, the toilet brush 2 has happened.
This is worse than the person who puts a toilet brush in their dishwasher. You use it as a file
Files?
cabinet?
I know
Like
a
taxes?
lot of people use their dishwasher as a drying rack when they do their dishes at the sink. So
That's fine. That's still using it for dish-related activities.
yeah.
A filing cabinet? Oh boy.
I still love Germa's impression of his broken ass dishwasher.
You walk into your lawyer's you walk into your lawyer's office and they pull your divorce filings out of the dishwasher in their company kitchen.
Dude, I didn't realize your dishwasher was
They're,
full.
they're completely soaked. They're completely soaked, but they smell nice. You look on
Oh,
there.
man,
Someone
they're more
swapped a 6
sterile.
for a 1.
They're and they're just as sterile as you are, which is why she's leaving you.
Damn. I ran the dishwasher. I thought it'd be friendly. Oh my god, that had my paycheck in it.
Well, Breaking Bad spoiler warning. I'm not thinking. I'm just giving you time to mute the stream. Walt, when he hides his lottery ticket somewhere that nobody will find it, tucks it in the dishwasher.
No.
Actually, no, that's something Walt would actually do. He would like
Yeah.
break his dishwasher on purpose and then hide stuff in it and say, "Oh, it's broken. I've got to fix it."
He would, absolutely. Skylar, where's the money? I put it in the dishwasher.
But you said we needed to make the money clean.
I put it in Ted's dishwasher. That is insane, Gabrielle. That
Dude.
is so rabid.
We
That's
need to collect
wild.
more dishwasher lore.
When the Captain Mack wiki gets made, there will be like
There'll be a whole section on
Yeah.
on dishwashers. I have no idea what this vault wagon is.
Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to be doing either, but we're on a difficulty where it literally doesn't matter.
We'll figure it out. No, please assault ended. We're good.
Monkeys and typewriters.
I'm not even kidding. They legit did. I believe you. That's the worst part. That's the worst part. Is I believe that what you are saying is true.
Now every further dishwasher story is going to be called into question because it's a pattern. So people are going to want to like embellish or make stuff up to make another dishwasher story.
I put my brother in the dishwasher when we were kids.
That sounds real.
That sounds real.
Possible.
Oh, of
That's
course
real.
it's real. Of course, that has absolutely happened. I bet there's a story about a dead child from that kind of thing happening.
Yeah.
There's a creepypasta about that one.
Me bringing up like washing money like to clean it reminded me of
Bro, can you delete Andreas' message? Thank you. Andreas, stop. You want more? Please, if you have more weird stories about this individual, I would love to hear it.
Elaborate.
please more stories. I saw this video of this woman who like had her boyfriend over for dinner and it's like, well, you can, you know, I just bought this chicken, you can eat with me, you know, as long as you help me like cook and stuff. And she's like, okay, I need you to clean the chicken, which like most people when they say, you know, clean meat, they mean like trim the fat and tendons and stuff.
You can open the vault doors. You can open the doors on the cars.
Oh, you can just open them?
Yeah, you have to get really close to them though.
Oh, I tried. Okay. She got super mad at this guy and like freaked out and kicked him out because he washed her chicken with like soap. Dish soap.
I
water.
love that. I love that video. It is so funny.
So the dish soap aspect of that is wild, but I think that like actually washing off your chicken isn't that unheard of.
Yeah, no, like that's a thing that some people definitely do. And I don't have it. You know, that's fine. You do you. But the soap is the problem.
Yeah.
It adds to the
Why is
flavor
it soapy?
profile.
Oh, it's the side doors, not the. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Duh.
There was this guy years ago. Guys, I'm reformed. They would let their dog lick the dishes clean, but the dishwasher was out of the question. What?
What? How is it? What's wrong? How? I broke. You broke me with that one.
That is so insane.
Did he like? Did they like smear peanut butter all over the plates to make sure that they got extra clean?
Eats a peanut butter sandwich every day to make sure the dog licks it clean.
Hold on, guys. I need the like 8-gallon tub of Jiffy because otherwise I can't clean my dishes.
Again, I have no place in this chat. Like I do makeup for fun, but I don't know what I'm watching right now. I mean, it's fine. The gameplay's not as important as what we're talking about.
We're talking
we're
about
just here for a good
an
time.
8-gallon thing of Jiffy, okay? It's very important.
I heard a story of someone putting a kitten in the dryer by accident, and when I was a kid, I would check
Aw.
the dryers and pockets to everyone to make sure there was no kittens. Oh.
That's kind of adorable.
Gabrielle, you should like subscribe to the channel and like stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you're sober, you're like, what the fuck? Why did I
So
subscribe
when
to
you're
this
sober, you
channel?
can be like, you can extra not be sure why you're watching.
What the hell?
special unit is that? It's got like tracer rounds? What the fuck? It's
No
like
idea
a
what you're
ra-
talking
I
about.
forgot that they added that unit. If you see like yellow bullet trails, then you'll know what I'm talking about. I forgot that unit existed.
Stardew Valley of shooters. What does
Okay,
that
they're
mean?
over here. Oh, I guess it's just a sniper.
I think the thermite's done, unless I need to use mine too. Water pump? What the fuck?
Oh wait, maybe these were just special units for this map. I think that's the case.
That's cool.
I wish that like I knew how to talk about makeup. I don't know how to like make that a conversation thing yet.
Kendall Jenner? James Charles?
James Charles was actually like the first makeup tutorial I watched. Dude just
Jeffree
cares
Star?
about, like, I have not seen any Jeffree Star. Not gonna lie. Oh, you can remove the ladders. Weird.
Oh.
It took me like 2 years after Jeffree Star's first drama to figure out that their name was Jeffree Star and not Patrick Star. I actually thought that they did one of those things where like you kind of take an existing character to like as your name, but you kind of claim it as your own.
Oh my god.
Yeah, who would do that? Who would do that?
Are you trying to suggest that I stole Captain Mac's name?
No.
Oh, Bill Nye the Bounty guy, right.
Yeah, who would do that?
Right. Matt, give us the genetic
I
code to
do
your
need
hair.
a eyeliner.
I'll start selling my DNA for people who want hair like mine.
Eyeliner? Is that like eyeliner for men?
It's just the masculine marketed
Do
eyeliner.
crime harder, bro.
Isn't
I'm
it-
killing
isn't that a thing?
police en masse.
Oh yeah.
That's weird. Just let boys do their makeup.
So
Y'all
Mac,
can
I
do it
heard
too.
that
Subscribing this is
you
too
were
fun. Well, I
giving up your
appreciate that,
DNA.
Gabriella. Thank you. So nice of you to join us. What did you say, Bill? What shit were you talking?
You said you were gonna give up some of your DNA. When and where, baby?
I said I would start selling it as merch.
But wait.
Well-
man. So when you say DNA,
Just
there are a lot of forms that can come in.
semen. It's gonna be semen
Okay.
in a jar. It's not that bad.
Okay, but can I get like the Gundam figurine in the jar?
You pay extra to get something Mac assembled, put in a jar, and then hot glued.
Now that's an
Scam
Etsy
of
shop.
new
I'm
viewers.
gonna open that today. We're going to Shopify.
I think that'd get banned off Etsy.
Oh, instantaneously. It's not food safe.
Well, that's debatable. No, they cut my hose.
I got it. You would plant Mac seed. Do you think anybody's tried to do that?
What?
Like,
Plant-
heard semen referred to as seed and tried to plant it?
You know, there's a lot of dumb people out there.
Sure, probably someone, right?
And a lot of
At
things
least
have
one.
been done
At least
just
one.
in general. Just a lot of actions have been carried out by people who aren't okay.
At the same time, if I... that sounds like the kind of thing that I would do as a joke. Like, if my factories still worked, then, like...
Just a little. I did it for the meme. It's all ironic.
Yeah, I
You
can
can-
see myself...
You can do anything if you say it's ironic.
They cut my hose while we're talking about this. It's really funny.
That's why I said it.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Mac out of context clips go burr. It's one. You know what's really funny? Every time someone posts like a Germa out of context like clip montage or something like that, I watch the clips and I'm like, there was no context for this when it happened. He was just being weird.
Yep.
Like
You have all the
Germa out of
context.
context is just Germa being Germa.
Yeah. Like, Germa Best Moments compilation and Germa Out of Context compilation are the same
Same
video.
thing. Same thing. I'm gonna move one of these ladders to where I need it to be, to this other train car, so we don't have to go from the one side.
Mac, you know what's coming up soon?
What's that?
The Germ Awards
Oh, true.
2023.
Oh, true.
Oh.
They plant
event's
dead
a year.
people, so like
Couple months
probably
away.
they do kind of be planting dead people though. Germa out of context would be him having context. No, that is true.
Actually, that's true. That's
Real.
the perfect way to.
The real
capture
problem
that.
is just that they're not a good representation of out of context.
Yeah.
You know, as sad as I am that I haven't been able to play any Payday 3 tonight, Payday 2 do be pretty fun.
Yeah. True. It's nice to just kind of.
Vibe.
It's just
Yeah,
such a
vibe.
great game for me to just shut my brain off and talk about
Honestly, just such a good game. I was kind of in agreement with what Mariona Top had said for a little bit about, like, after playing Payday 3, why would I ever go back to playing Payday 2? That's really not the case for me, I don't think, now that I'm, like, back into it.
I feel like when I've
this
played a
game's
good amount of
timeless.
I'm just gonna feel like they're different but both good. That's
Yeah, for sure.
because they do make a lot of changes to Payday 3, and so you know
Yeah.
you're gonna have a different experience, but they're both gonna be good.
I think a lot of the changes that they made.
Time out, Andreas, please, bro power. Just time him out for like 10 minutes.
That's the same joke.
I've warned you enough. You said the same thing. Damn, these motherfuckers be yanking my hose. That is
just
rude.
trying to
you can
plant.
still retract your messages after you get timed out. How does that work? He's just doing that now.
He's just doing it for himself.
He could just protect himself. He could just post the cringe and
I was
then
checking Discord.
it's
Sorry,
like
it's
smoke
okay. It's
bomb.
okay. Green got it. Andres was making more misogynistic jokes again.
It's all good.
The usual.
Woo!
How often do y'all think about the Roman Empire? The most I've thought about the Roman Empire was when I watched the Friendly Jordy's comedy special that turned into a TED Talk that also had comedy in it.
Anytime
I
I
was
make
thoroughly entertained.
anytime I make a Vinland Saga video.
How long has it been since you did that? How often do you do that?
About as often as he makes Chainsaw Man videos.
Oh, so when's the Vinland Saga video coming out?
Yeah.
Mac is not amused.
We're not starting a meme that I didn't make a Vinland Saga video. There's already a meme that I didn't make a Chainsaw Man video. That's enough.
Like, it is hilarious how
matter
often
of factly.
just the gaslighting of the new people.
It is
in the
really
server.
funny how confused people who aren't into the joke get about it.
Wait, are you playing as Ethan again? Oh no, the AI is.
No, the AI is. I forget who I'm playing as right now.
You're
Oh, John Wick. One
Man, I
week.
remember back in the day, I was so like, kind of mad at how bad the John Wick impersonator is, but now, like, I kind of love it. It's part of the game, you know, part of its character.
Yeah. Too good for Payday 2, but just fine with being in Cyberpunk.
And Fortnite.
I
think he was in
did he
Payday
do
2
voice
before he
lines
was
for
in
that
Fortnite.
though?
I don't know, actually. I don't think he voiced. You're breathtaking.
You know, you're actually you're memeing by saying Vinland Saga is Vineland Saga, but that's where the name comes from. Oh wait, no, they just misspelled it. That's all. Well, for anyone who doesn't know, Vinland came from Vineland, which you know was because they had
like
grapevines.
I really like wine.
Yeah, they had grape vines. That's what it was named after. Legit.
Nerd.
Shut up! I have to piss pretty bad. Just
You know,
putting
do you
that
guys
out
ever
there.
think about the
Probably
Roman
go.
Empire?
I'll revive you.
Why are you stealing Gabriella's question?
Because I'm a man.
Man, men do be
See,
stealing
that's
though.
how you do misogyny funny.
Are you
Something endearing
saying
about
I'm
a
not
guy
funny?
shooting people from the comfort of his home with Twinkie lights behind him.
That's me.
welcome to YouTube gaming.
Get some
and yeah,
LED strips.
Mac, you can't forget your origins. You know, one of the longest running jokes on your channel is that I make your streams funny. That's
True.
why you had to move to essay content, because I wasn't as on your streams as often.
Your mom.
Real.
That's the real lore.
Should I get a cute one? What are you talking about?
I asked you, like, Mimi, what kind of files are you storing on it? Because if you're not storing big files, just get the cute, smaller capacity one, because you would love that. You would enjoy that. That is something
This is
you
cocaine.
value. Flash drive.
Flash drive? Oh
this is
yeah,
cocaine.
definitely get a cute flash drive.
Like, the
unless
only
you're
time-
picking up,
Do we have to just?
Like, big projects. Like, video projects, you'll need
we're
a
trying
lot
to
of
get
size.
explosives right now.
Do we have to do every train car until we find
Man, I'm
them?
trying to get some
Yeah,
bitches.
I think so.
That is a lot. Oh, I found some cocaine.
Some of them have junk. Some of them don't have anything.
That one had cocaine.
Oh yeah, definitely the cute one.
Cute one for
unless
fun.
you're-
Cute one fun.
Unless you're backing up like a ton of data, in which case any flash drive realistically isn't gonna cut it anyway.
True.
Aesthetics are more important.
And if you really needed to store something large, like external M.2 SSDs are actually insanely fast with USB 3 speeds, so.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh, they're actually, like, I really like them. They're not perfect, but I like them.
Can I fit a Steam library on one?
Can we just keep putting drills? Do we not need to wait?
I mean, if it's just like,
Just
know.
kind of putting in drills, I think. Yeah.
Okay, I thought we had to wait for like each one to finish.
Oh yeah, no, infinite drills.
Infinite drills, but not infinite cable ties.
Yeah, true.
That's why we don't have enough cable ties. Our pockets are full of drills.
And that's why we only have broke thick piece of shit drills, because we keep buying more drills.
Piece of shit drill.
Piece of shit drill.
Piece of shit drill.
I feel like this is gonna be a Deep Rock situation. Like in Deep Rock, whenever you find a chunk of gold, you all point at it and go, "We're rich, we're rich."
Yeah, absolutely.
Now it's gonna be everybody pointing and being like, "Piece of shit drill."
Piece of shit drill.
I found gold.
We're
It's not
rich.
explosives, but
I actually love how
shit
like
drill.
primal and barbaric the Deep Rock Galactic communication style is.
Yeah.
Rock and stone, or you ain't going home.
Rock and stone as like an informal confirmation. You just point at stuff and click it repeatedly if you want someone to notice something.
It's
It's
the
very in line
continuation
with the characters of.
It is actually like I talk
Yeah.
about wanting to do that
Yeah.
video on co-op games, and I really do because I want to talk about how like it's weirdly easy to communicate in Deep Rock using very basic
The crouch.
like
The most versatile of language.
you can't crouch in Deep Rock.
But you could crouch in other games. Sometimes a crouch is a teabag, and thus it is dishonor. And sometimes a crouch is a sign of friendship, that you're saying, I am not hostile. The crouch is the most versatile of all.
Hang
I
on,
think about it, I
gotta
should go to
dig up a
bed.
tweet.
Also, I have a cold. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you joined us today if you're going to bed. Thanks for stopping by.
Take it easy, sleep well, drink lots of water, stay hydrated. Avoid the volcano. I know that it's kind of like impending doom, but you got bigger fish to fry.
This one has a bunch of garbage in it.
Okay, so there's this
This
tweet
one
I
also
got
has a bunch of
where
garbage in it.
I found how communication works in MMORPGs. Hello equals jump. Bye equals jump. Thanks equals jump. Sorry equals jump. Help equals jump. I'm new equals jump. I'm bored equals jump. I don't know the way equals jump in circles. I know the way equals jump in direction. I found something equals jump on the spot.
No, that's real.
Yeah. I would say the only amendment is if I need help rapidly jumping.
I think the implication for all of them is like varying levels of jump speeds. They're probably fighting the character limit though.
True.
Do you think the explosives are in this upturned? Oh wait, no, we've already opened that one.
There's one left over here where I am. I just put drills on it.
Okay. If you want to go
Piece of shit
piss,
drill.
I can keep you rezzed and.
I'm
Watch the
gonna
drill.
hide inside one of these train cars because I think it'll provide decent cover. We'll see what happens.
I don't think you need to worry about cover. The only reason that my health went below half is because I was a dumbass and jumped off the cliff.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna piss.
Okay, well, Mack's gone. What kind of conspiracies do we want to talk about?
You don't want to save him for the 24-hour?
Oh, do you have any idea how many I have? I'm polling the chat because I need to like do additional research. I've got a couple of really good ones. I know I've talked about on stream like some of my favorites of like Super Earth, and it's Super Earth is the moon actually isn't a planet. It's like a perfectly reflective mirror, and the surface of the moon is smooth. And what we're seeing in all like the craters and the pockmarked surface is actually a monochrome version of the Earth. And the actual Earth that we're aware of with like the ice wall around it as like a disc is one of the craters on the moon.
Sorry.
And so the Earth is
Sorry.
massive.
I'm gonna stop you for a sec. You're just proceeding with an assumption that flat Earth ice wall theory is true.
We have
that's
so
a
many.
theory in its own.
No. We can't get hung up on this. We have to go deeper. You have to be at least partially literate in the conspiracy to go to the real gold. Okay? There's a language to this.
Okay, so it's not that. So I'm biting that. I'm accepting that it's an ice wall, flat Earth, to
And that's the
get to
crater.
the real knowledge.
Exactly. Now you're thinking with portals.
Yo,
Now
you
you're
gotta love
immune
how
to the
Mac
spell.
probably had a better time reading Metamorphosis than Demon Slayer. Metamorphosis actually had a story to think about.
It's
You're
actually
right.
got characters and conflict and resolution and tragedy and things. Like characters.
You are absolutely right that I did. You are absolutely right about
Andre
that.
really going for the ban.
I've already decided I'm not gonna acknowledge one of the most recent messages.
Did we get the bombs?
I found gold.
That's not what I was hoping for.
Some of the ones that look like junk do also have crates like
Yeah,
peeking
yeah.
at the surface.
The one that I looked at that had junk really was just junk though.
Oh, hang on. Here's one that's been open for a while with an unopened crate, and it's an empty box. We don't even have loot in there.
Man, we are taking a long route with this one. We're just this is the last possible box I feel like, and it's gonna have it.
It's empty again.
Bruh, where the fuck? Okay, so this one is the safe. So there's nothing in this one. We got all those. We got all those. We've got maybe that one down there. I see.
I think
the back.
This is why I always avoided this.
I think the back side doors also need to be open. No, that can't be right because you can see through them.
No, on some of them that's true.
Well, this one has some backside doors that we haven't opened.
This one, I don't.
That one I know we
these
can see
open.
through. Hang on, let me see. This does not open. We got both of them on that one. So either we're missing a train car or it's glitched or something.
Are there more attention during the planning? Maybe there's a.
Well, hang on. One of the wagons was transporting C4. Look for the crate with explosives. No, we're doing what we need to do. The vertical boxes can be open too.
Like the porthole ones?
Porthole one.
What do you mean?
There was a crate just now that was unopened in a box in a container that had been opened. Oh my god, I hate trying to get inside of that one.
Yeah, no, it's obnoxious. Oh, these ones. Okay.
Gabrielle just saying some crazy shit and then leaving.
My backside door needs to be opened. Good night.
I'm not gonna look into that anymore.
Good night, Gabrielle.
You know
Thank you so
what?
much for stopping by.
Dude, same.
Oh my god, how do I get in here? There we go.
the
Crouching
backside door.
worked. Okay, I don't think this one can be
also
open.
same. So.
Also same.
Hey, we being gay and doing crime.
We got there.
Yes, the last possible box.
Holy moly.
I love just like watching you stand in there. You're at such a Dutch angle.
Yeah, I bet.
Because of how fucked the shit is. I hope we
I don't know if
die.
you should
No,
stand on top of that. Oh, we're
Yeah,
good.
You know
I
what?
was-
Same.
I couldn't decide if I wanted to like let that kill us or not, or kill me or not. And then I realized, wait, if we're both on here and it does end bad, then it ends bad.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the loot that we're taking?
Is it inside these boxes? No.
We can't get in them.
Well, maybe we need to find a way to get in them. Or
Oh wait. Here. The interactions are just so fucked on this map.
The interactions are Dutch angle.
Yeah. Where's Canaan?
Where's Canaan?
Dutch
Because
angle.
Dutch angles. Okay, so is it just those ones, or the ones behind the gates need to be open too?
I'm pretty sure it's just the bomb parts.
How many bags are supposed to secure? I wish it would tell us.
There are 4 bomb parts. I'm gonna go grab that other bag and slap it on Ethan.
I have to thank you, Mac, because I got Gunfire Reborn. Very fun game.
It is a great.
Very
It's a
fun
very
game.
fun game, isn't it? That's a good 24-hour game. So
Oh, that'll be a very good 24-hour game.
I just wish the randomization between runs was better on that game.
Yeah, like
Yeah, the same zones is
Same
a bit of a problem, and you need to
zones,
beat
same
bosses to get
bosses.
new bosses.
Well, so there's
And
like,
well,
there's
there's
a
the issue with like if you get the new boss, you like always get the new boss and very rarely get the old boss. I find that really frustrating.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I haven't
extremely
fought like
frustrating.
the big fist dude in the first level since I got the stone golem.
I fought him literally twice. Period. I do.
Hey, Justa, how
there
you
is,
doing?
like-
Welcome to the stream. Thanks for liking. I really appreciate it. I'm glad to see you. How you been?
There's a secret bonus level that you can only do if you meet like a certain requirement after like the end of the game, and then there's like another final boss.
I've gotten that every time. I didn't realize that was a secret.
Oh right, I think that the trigger for it is just like don't let the game end. Like you just keep progressing or something like that.
Oh, okay.
It's a very well hidden secret, but
I still haven't beat the final boss or seen the last level.
I only did it because I was playing with people. I was playing with one person who had like played the game twice as much as I had, so he was like fully kitted out and kinda carried us. That being said, in literally just on the last boss, I went from doing the least damage to doing the most by like a factor of 10, which is
like that?
nothing to sneeze at.
Well, game, we're talking about Gunfire Reborn.
I will say that solo is definitely easier than multiplayer.
Easier? You think so?
Mac,
yeah, way easier.
Will the parted hair eventually go away? I don't have any such plans to change it. Why does everyone care so much about my chair choices? Just
We need to know.
Let me
It's so
live my
important.
life. Let me wear the hair that makes me happy.
They're honestly, they're probably just projecting.
I don't think
like,
that question
feature
was
of their
asked
appearance,
maliciously. I just don't think it. I don't know.
It is weird. People like really obsess over your hair.
It's because it's
the
different.
brand.
Yeah.
I don't know, Cloudstorm. I don't know what the late game areas are. How's the Chainsaw video coming along? It's finished and uploaded. You can go watch it now. Fuck, I really just missed the helicopter. God damn it.
Helicopter.
Get in there. Get in there, you son of a bitch.
Were you were you making a Pirate Games reference?
No, a video game donkey.
Oh,
Can't believe
There's
you
a-
forgot about that.
there's a Pirate Games reference that was very similar to that. Unless I'm thinking of the donkey reference. Oh no, I definitely am thinking of the donkey reference.
Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
I love when
That was
Andreas posts the same message again, thinking I'll suddenly read it.
We'll get him this time.
You executed on your plan, violent as it was.
I also love when people get mad at me for criticizing games or anime and just attack my hair as if that invalidates any of my points.
Yeah.
Hair
This
silly.
dude thinks he can talk about anime. I mean, look at his hair. Dude probably
Silly
thinks
string.
he's in an anime.
Silly string.
Yeah, silly string is what those commenters have been huffing their whole lives.
This one is innocent. I mean, it's fine. I'm just not gonna read it. It's one of those things where sometimes people will make comments about my hair and it's not like negative at all. It's just like something about my hair. It's like either a joke about it or, something that's not even done maliciously, but just like teasing me. And it's like not frustrating, but it's like tiring. It's like I've heard it. I've heard it all before.
I get that.
Just today actually, I stopped. One of my vendors stopped by to say hello and meet me, and he like made a quip about my hair, and it's like that's kind of unprofessional, and also annoying. And I
Yeah.
I laughed just to be nice, but it was like okay, funny, haha. I haven't heard it a million times before. Like, it just gets tiring, more than anything else. It's like I'm tired of hearing it. Not as like a frustration of like I'm mad and I want people to stop. It's just like it's the first go-to. It's the easiest target. You think I haven't heard it all before.
I have a name that it has a very similar trend attached to it, and I was born at a very inopportune time where the name was very prominent.
I know what your name
So,
is, and I know exactly what it is, and I'm sorry for you.
Yeah, I 100%.
Mark.
I feel you. I am there. I get it.
Well, and I experience it with my name too. Big Mac, mac and cheese, mackerel, macaroon, Macklemore. I've heard it all. And it's like whenever someone's like, "Oh, mac and cheese," and they like give me this look, it's like, I have heard
so
that.
proud of
I've heard that
themselves.
since I was in 3rd grade, my brother in Christ. Macintosh, I've heard that. Give me the code to plant my
Okay,
seed.
I would probably hit you with the Macintosh if like we were sitting down and we were like fellow technicians working on computers. I would hit you with Macintosh. Macintosh, fix any computers today? I would totally hit you with that every day. You would hate me.
I mean, it doesn't really annoy me so much. Like like when it's somebody that I love who is, you know, just calls me it as like a cute nickname. It doesn't bother me at all. It's the people who like call me like who are like, "Have you ever heard Mac Attack before?" And then they give you this look, and it's like, "Yes, I've heard Mac Attack before." You know, like I've had girlfriends who would like exclusively call me a nickname based on my name, and that was cute, and I liked that. You know, it's not like I hate nicknames based on my name. It's like,
yeah, that's fair.
It's just the constant like, I'm so clever for saying this thing that you've definitely never heard before.
It's
I don't
like,
even think I've come up with anything that you've never heard before, and I've known you for 12
Half my
years,
life.
13 years. Yeah.
I've known you since I was 12, and I'm 25 now, so more than half my life.
Yeah.
You've pulled a woman before? Yes. I know it is extraordinarily shocking, but I have indeed been on a date before.
And he doesn't even play gacha games.
Ayo, the version of Payday that works? Yeah, for real. We're actually playing Payday 5 right now, because I am matchmaking in Payday 3 as we speak, but hasn't gone anywhere.
Yep, we're just hanging out.
The server keeps swiping left on us.
No.
I thought you were gay. You know, everyone does, but I play into it, so I can't be upset. Why would I be upset, of course, but I'm a woman. I'm pretty sure those aren't real.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
All right, time to cancel Mac for being transphobic.
Cancel Mac time. We can't even color our guns right. Cancel Mac.
All right, you got it.
Oh, I remember this one. This one sucks.
Oh, you don't like Brooklyn 1010?
Nah.
I just got the joke! Oh my god, I'm dumb! It's a joke on Brooklyn 99.
How you have
TV
700 hours in this game, and you just got that Brooklyn 1010 is a Brooklyn 99 reference?
Look, they only added this heist when I was like 500 hours in, first of all, okay?
Okay, oh yeah, oh, you only have 200 hours in the game since they added Brooklyn 1010. That's so much better.
Also, like, I didn't think about Brooklyn 99 until until like 2 years ago when I found out that Terry Crews was a character in it that really liked yogurt. And that's like actually all that I know about Brooklyn 99. I thought that 1010 had some other significance.
This is a John Wick mission.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, that's Lance Reddick.
Yeah, that's Lance Reddick. This is a John Wick
so
mission.
familiar when we watched the movie.
Yeah.
God damn it.
We're realizing so many things about this mission.
The tour.
This is
the tour of Payday 2.
Revelations 3.
Please let me. I'm a woman. Pull me. I don't think I can do that without facing HR consequences.
I'm sorry, none of us are a tank.
If you meet viewers, it's like officially an HR problem because you met them in the workplace. Conflicts of interest arise.
I mean, that's kind of real.
Yeah, I mean, if we just call it parasociality instead of HR.
I forgot I gotta pull jokers.
Huh?
I gotta pull jokers. Not women.
Yeah, me too. Good night, bruh.
Good night, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.
I like having your name as bruh.
Bruh.
Good
Bruh.
to refer to.
Bruh.
Bruh.
God damn it, I'm pressing G to throw my Shooting gun. Shotty gun. Shooty Ken.
Sharingan.
Sharingan.
When are they adding the Renengan to Payday 2?
Wait, what's the Renengan? Is that like Rasengan?
It's basically just Rasengan but better. Because Naruto
okay.
lacks any kind of creativity. People are memeing really hard on Boruto for the most recent chapter because they're like, this is a. They compared it to what like One Piece or like monthly manga compared to weekly manga because it like there's some art in it that looks real shit.
One Piece monthly?
No, One Piece is weekly and it looks way better than Boruto, which is monthly.
Oh.
That's the joke.
It took a month to come up with a fucking Boruto chapter.
It also took like a 6-month hiatus.
Well, when you're creatively
fucking
bankrupt.
Boruto is one of my favorite like shit manga to read, I'm not gonna lie. Cause it's like so bad, it's like kind of entertaining.
You like hate read it?
I don't really hate read anything, I just keep reading manga that I don't like. I think I think it's a good thing for me as a critic to read manga that is not good. It helps me quantify when things don't work.
Yeah, but do you need to go as low as Boruto?
I mean, he already read Demon Slayer.
Thoughts on Yakuza games since you really like buff men? I played Yakuza 0 a good amount and I really enjoyed it. I just never finished it. I would like to have the time to play all the Yakuza games at some point, but I doubt I will ever be able to do that. Casually or
really
on stream. Vander did. I put like 30 hours into Yakuza on stream. And unfortunately, that was during a time period when I wasn't archiving VODs, so they like don't exist anymore.
No proof. The only proof is like, would you have it on Steam or PlayStation?
There's some clips that are around still. I played it on Steam.
So your Steam hours, that's the only.
It's the only proof it ever happened, and also the clips.
Yeah.
I joined in Boruto and my smile left so fast. because you thought about how bad it is, or because you're a fan?
I am sorry that you're a Boruto fan.
That's gonna get me killed.
Yep.
I shouldn't have did that. But funny.
And I've got inspiration, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was back up. Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I rested you mid-fall.
Poop show. It do be, doesn't it? I actually haven't watched the show. I feel like it has a ton of filler compared to the manga. Like, I know the plotline is roughly the same, but there's so many added scenes that I'll see on YouTube. It's like, I already don't like the plot. Why would I want to see more added to it?
Who did the manga or the anime for Boruto?
No idea. Probably whoever did Naruto.
Who's that?
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch Naruto either. I read it. Again, there's a lot of filler in the anime that I wasn't interested in seeing. My God, Sydney, because she's so like skinny and has like the glowing eyes, I keep thinking she's a goddamn alien.
I like that mask on her, actually. I just like that mask, actually. Whoever made it, she's probably like really good at graphic design. I bet she's just like really hot too.
Take down the snipers. There's one. Oh my God, he's not dead. You little piece of shit.
How did Starfield have a more successful launch than Payday 3?
Single player.
Good question.
No reliance on servers.
Okay, that's never stopped Bethesda in the past. Okay, let's be
No,
real.
for real.
I like I said, I keep forgetting that we're coming from 76. Oh, there's a cloaker. Got him.
Kingdom Hearts plot in 3 words.
I've never played
something Keyblade.
Despair Disney Keyblade.
Goofy, Donald!
Oh wait, no, sorry, that's despair's the Danganronpa word.
Goofy, Donald, Mickey!
Darkness Disney Keyblade? Yeah, actually that's a better one. Goofy, Donald, Mickey. There's a YouTuber who used to make a bunch of World of Warcraft videos and now makes a bunch of Final Fantasy videos who stayed away from Final Fantasy for many years because he thought that all Final Fantasy games had Disney characters in them, and he's like, that's fucking stupid. Why would I play a serious, gritty fantasy game with Disney characters in it?
Was it Asmon?
No, it's Pint.
Oh, I didn't know they used. Actually, I did know they used to do WoW, even though I don't watch their videos, but I somehow knew that.
I've only seen a few WoW videos just because like I like his content style and delivery, but like his content has evolved so much that I really only enjoy the Final Fantasy content anyway. It's convenient because it's better.
I watch he used to be a WoW YouTuber called Massey's and Show. He stopped playing WoW 2 years ago, and started making videos that were really good, that were kind of like deep dive video essays. I loved watching his WoW videos because he would talk a lot about like WoW nostalgia, and especially he has a series where he just talks about like his first experiences with the game, which is very nostalgic for me because it reflects a lot of what happened with me, and I also just like listening to his voice. And he just recently was like, I'm playing WoW again. I'm gonna start making WoW videos again, and I'm like, okay, fucking awesome, let's go. Even though I liked his other content too, I kind of just want to hear him talk about WoW again.
Feel that.
Donald Duck would go hard in Final Fantasy.
It's called Kingdom Hearts.
Is there a word you can't say anymore because of the internet? I would say there's words that I won't say anymore because the internet has made me realize how negative they are.
There are words that are like on paper and like innocuous, but because of their kind of like dog whistle properties and what they mean to other groups, I'm like, I don't want to say that because I don't want people associating me with that thing.
There was like, I had exactly one of those types of words in mind like an hour ago, and now I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I feel like I know what you're talking about, and I feel like I could think of an example, but nothing's coming to mind. I wouldn't want to say it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys just jinxed each other.
Jinx days.
Mac, did you watch that Terry Davis clip that I sent you?
I don't remember. What was it about?
It was a while ago now, but it was it was him asking himself an interview question. It's such a not okay video, but it's so funny. Terry Davis is like the Chris Chan of computer nerds.
Wait a second. Am I spacing? Is that Temple OS guy?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. I forgot what his name was, but yes, I know. I know that dude. His story is extremely sad, honestly, more than anything else.
Because he's probably one of the best computer scientists, like.
Oh, yeah, no, he's a fucking genius. Like, no question about it.
To make an operating system on that hardware completely by yourself is just wild.
Insane. Actually mental, which he was.
Yeah.
Something demonstration of the link between genius and mental instability.
Dude, I must be so fucking smart.
If I'm a male trapped in a male's body, can I be straight? I don't know how to respond to that question, nor do I know if it's appropriate or not.
Honestly, when I see an Andres message, I just kind of assume it's not going to be.
You know what? I was wrong about Top Chat.
You know, it's one of those things, like, I can tell Andres, I would assume, legitimately enjoys watching the streams, but he also seems to be trying to get banned sometimes.
Yeah, like,
he's going for reactions.
I really can't tell. He is the embodiment of Poe's Law.
Poe's Law. But Plex, I have a counterpoint for you. Elon Musk is dumb as shit.
True that.
Elon Musk is not smart. He's a narcissist.
He has done the bravest thing of all. He has shown that billionaires are so painfully normal like the rest of us.
Not if you believe the people who are still simping for him.
I have a coworker who rides him.
Oh, I bet they're getting paid good for that. I bet.
I mean, that's the
I
only thing.
I bet Elon has really returned the favor for all of their support. I'm sure Elon has done a lot to make up for that, or to show appreciation for that.
No, I didn't.
Smart people are evil, and that's why I stay dumb. You know, there is beauty in ignorance. You know, maybe if I was more ignorant, I could enjoy things like Demon Slayer and Starfield.
Maybe if I was more of an idiot,
I feel
I'd
like
be
you're
beautiful.
insulting a lot of people right now.
But I get so many people who tell me that these things are good if you turn off your brain. It's like, okay, so you think I should disconnect my frontal cortex and stop thinking, and then I'll like the game? That's an indictment against it. Why would that be a good thing? Why is it negative for me to think about the things that I consume? Why is that a negative?
You have to fool more people into buying this game.
Why is it negative for me to like find value in something that is valuable and to appreciate the time that I spend on something that's more than service level? It's that dual investment that I was talking about earlier. All over.
Yeah. I'll fully put it out there. You can enjoy Demon Slayer while being a brilliant person, but goddamn, the amount of people who seem to think that I'm the problem because I think about it, like that just makes you sound dumb when you say something like that. Yeah. Where the fuck am I going? I'm in the escape location. I was hoping it would bring up like a place with bags.
I have the briefcase that we need.
Oh, the main thing.
Yeah. The thing about this mission, it looks like a bag to everyone else's HUD because the sprite is almost identical. Oh wait, we also need to move the cop cars, I think.
How about that?
In a minute. Yeah. I hear a cloaker near me.
You know, Plex, there's always an exception to every rule.
What? I can't. I don't like Demon Slayer and I'm dumb as hell. Honestly based. Genuinely, like if your reason for why like I should enjoy something is because I think about it too much, that's an indictment against it. If you know, if the only way to enjoy something is to not scrutinize it at all, if it can't hold water, if you scrutinize it even remotely, then it's a bad product.
It's a bad product with good features.
Yeah, Demon Slayer do got pretty animation, but it sure don't have anything else going for it.
Bro, Sydney's gonna get sent to jail before we do. I don't think the AI can do, but...
It'd always be an enigma, like 3 SANs are incomplete, yet several times you feel like it's over? Well, I think a story should have loops like that. I think I get what you're saying. I think a story should have loops like that where you can reach a place of finality, but there's more to do. You know, the last chapter of Berserk that Miura worked on could be a very open-ended ending for it, and that's a beautiful thing, I think, where you can accept it as in the ending if you don't end up liking where it goes after this.
Reminds me of the 6th Dune book, a very similar situation.
There's also like...
Well, there's 6 or 8 of those, I forget.
There are 6 normal canon Dune books, and then there's a bunch of expanded ones that his son worked on.
Okay.
There's also
Klaus Tuber's son kept working on Catan after he retired.
Man, I completely forgot where my brain was going just there.
Sorry.
Oh, there's also like I always hate that mindset like the ending of something can ruin something. You know, like let's say, and I don't expect this to happen, but let's say Oda does drop the ball and the ending of One Piece sucks. There's still a lot of One Piece that I like, you know. One Piece
okay, that's fair.
One Piece won't become bad for me if the ending is bad.
I will say counterpoint. Mass Effect 2 and 3 were utterly garbage, and I think a lot of the recontextualization.
Well, I think, you know, like a plot twist can like ruin something where you're like, oh, the plot twist to this
True.
was so poorly
It was all a
executed that
dream
like it
kinda thing.
completely ruined the setup and it made it not enjoyable. And like that, I can understand it. But I think you can also enjoy like the build up to something and then just be like, I didn't like the ending.
It's always a very interesting subject, the continuation of something and like the impact of legacy and how we value that. Like if like it should have ended there kind of thing, or like why did they make another like story or something when they could have ended it there.
One thing
I think
stories
I'm getting
don't
tired.
One thing I think stories don't do enough of is show the aftermath of key characters dying. It's usually like big climax, people die, end of story. When I want to see how these characters work through all the baggage of that, like they succeeded, but
grieve.
they lost something.
Yeah, I would agree with that. That's like a big issue that I have with Rengoku and Demon Slayer is like his death has no effect on anybody after the fact. There's no characters that he was attached to that are sad about his death. No one talks about him after he died. His death has no long-term impact on the story. Meanwhile, you know, Bill, you're reading One Piece right now, so I don't want to talk about this.
Sorry.
No, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. But just, I'm trying to think of another example that isn't that. Oh, like Vinland Saga, why am I making a sense? Ashalad, like when Ashalad dies, like he's such an important figure for Thorfinn, and his death has resounding impacts throughout his entire life, basically.
He even comes back.
His death is his death is more than just his death. His death is a part of Thorfinn's character. All in my ear for that sip, like what? Oh, sorry. Slurp more from me, Mac Daddy. I can spoil Madoka and give an example. How about don't spoil Madoka?
Yeah, don't, because we're finally getting more Madoka soon, and so it's the perfect time for people to get into it if they haven't before.
Or Chainsaw Man too, and this is Chainsaw Man manga spoilers. So if you're an anime only, pause for a second or mute for a second. But I'm going to talk about this because I talked about it in the video. Like Aki's death is so important to Denji as a character and to his story. Like it's more than just a sad scene. It is an integral part of the plot.
Wait, what video?
Oh my god. I'm gonna piss again. I'll be right back.
Okay, well, I was writing a comment, but now I can just say it. Mimi, I know exactly what you're talking about with Madoka. The plot twist in Madoka is so fucking good. It's one of those things where if you heard it on paper and like you didn't have the context and the characterization, you might be kind of upset about it. But it's so beautifully, perfectly done that I think it makes so much sense for the characters, and because of that, it's like a sucker punch in the best way possible.
He forgot the boys.
Huh?
Mac left and he forgot the boys.
What boys?
The dancing boys. Man, you haven't been here for a while.
Oh, I know that's kind of become a thing. I didn't know it was just when he was pissing. When's the Kingdom video coming out? Is Kingdom a manga?
Yes, and I do think Mac put that on his list because a lot of people were saying it was in the same mind space as Vinland Saga.
Okay. Something I think I've heard Mac bring it up on stream a lot. Golden Kamui. We started watching that recently. I've been enjoying that a lot.
Love Golden Kamui.
I really like all the cultural notes of it from what I've heard.
Yeah, it's like so educational in a way that's not preachy.
I want to.
Rather, that makes it so fascinating.
We haven't gotten to this part, so I'm going to do my best to talk about it without spoiling. But there's a character in Golden Kamui who works with leather, and there's a whole like section of a chapter where this character goes off on a rant about the different tannins you can use for tanning leather. And I internalize that information. There's chromium tanning and vegetable tanning. Chromium tanning is faster, but it's worse to the leather in the long term. Vegetable tanning, it takes longer, but makes the leather better over time. And just the other day, I went to a leather shop that's in town because I wanted to replace my piece of shit wallet, and the dude told me that his leather was vegetable tanned, and I was like, oh, now I know it's quality.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's like I love being able to take that like information that I thought I would never use and implement it elsewhere, and I learned that from Golden Kamui, and it's not integral to the plot to know that, but it sure is interesting.
You big idiot, you big Captain Mack. I've now learned that from you.
True.
Yeah, why, Mac? You're becoming the sniper wolf of manga.
What was there was something I was thinking about before. Oh, you know what? Going back to character deaths. I was thinking about One Piece, and this is not something that you would ever see in One Piece, but I think a really effective way to do a death. You know, one thing that I really like about One Piece is how integral each character is to the crew, where they each have a role to serve, and like when that character's not there, you can feel their absence. And this is minor spoiler. Like there's a part. There's oh boy, there's a part of the story where like Frankie isn't with the crew, and he's the shipwright, and the ship gets fucked up while he's not around. And so
that's good. That's good storytelling.
Right. And so when you have a character die, I love to see a situation where you have like a team of characters in a story, and that a character dies, and for the next like however long, that the characters have to adjust.
They really feel it.
Yeah, they have to adjust to not having that character around, because all of a sudden it's like this huge deal. Like we don't have this character who served an integral role in the story.
I agree. People only have utility.
In what arc? It was Whole Cake Island.
But I just want a slice.
Too bad. That type of stuff is why I love Food Wars. Food Wars. I don't know Food Wars.
Food Wars it's the really horny cooking.
I know what it is. There's a Food War One Piece crossover manga that the Food Wars author does. That's really fun.
Huh.
With like Sanji cooking. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And that arc has another example that I won't bring up, but you know that's something that Oda does a really good job of. If a certain crew member isn't around, he makes their absence known. He shows the impact that they have on the crew and what not having them around means.
I want to talk about 14 characters, but
there is, yeah.
Major
it's called it's only manga. There's no anime version of it, but it's called Shogeki no Sanji. And the art is beautiful. The artist for Shogeki no Soma is very good. Oh, I think it was called technically One Piece Shogeki no Sanji.
I think I might be wanting to wind down. My throat's really kind of.
That's fair. We have been going for a while here.
Yeah. Matchmaking error. Matchmaking error.
So you can't even get on anymore?
No, I tried backing us out and starting us up again, and after like spinning for probably a minute, maybe two, we got this. Return to main menu.
Yeah, so Food Wars Shogeki no Sanji.
Everyone decided to play Payday 2 when this Payday 3 wasn't working, and now look at this.
Here we go. That's Food Wars Shogeki no Sanji. Very, very hot Sanji being drawn there.
Damn. Pinstripe shirts look good on thin guys.
True that. Well, because the vertical lines slim them down even more. It accentuates how slim they are. Alright, I guess I'll quit out of Payday.
Is that like the Super Saiyan 3 form of a twink?
That's what all the twinks on the Super Earth are.
If an anime has your type of men, does your enjoyment spike up? I mean, I've talked about it before. Like, if there is a large, partially mechanical man in a manga or anime, they're probably my favorite character. So I would say yes. That is my type. Large, partially mechanical, preferably funny man. All right, I guess So Saturday, I was like, maybe I'll play Payday 3. People are available. Now I feel like I have to play Payday 3 since we didn't end up being able to play it today. So if you guys happen to be available on Saturday, I'll be doing another Payday 3 stream.
I probably
Alright.
can if it's early enough, but I've got plans in the evening.
I usually stream around like 11 a.m. on Saturdays, but I can, you know, go earlier if necessary.
Stay in the party just like while you wind down stream on the off chance that we get into a match.
Oh, thank you so much for joining, everybody. Tomorrow, I am filming a video, which is pretty exciting. I wonder what video. I definitely haven't been talking about it half the goddamn stream. What's your favorite game of all time? It's a tie between Monster Hunter World and Dark Souls 3. New vid. You know that if you read the Patreon update, Scorpion. I know you're on there. Yeah. Filming a new video tomorrow. It's a shorter video for me. I don't know how long it'll be when I actually read, but I would estimate like 40 to 45 minutes long, which is short for me. Very short for me. Goodbye, Mac. Do you have a gym/workout schedule? I do actually. I do ab exercises because I want my stomach to look hot, but that's all I do. I don't like work out my arms or anything like that. I just do like crunches and bicycle kicks, shit like that. You played Bloodborne before? Yes, I played all the FromSoft games. The VODs are available on my VOD channel if you're interested. And if you're interested in the VOD channel, it's in the description of the stream. But otherwise, I'm not going to play them on stream again. So unless they do like a Bloodborne remake or remaster or just unlock 60 FPS, in which case I'll totally play it on stream.
You played the demake, yeah?
Yeah, I played the demake. Oh, I appreciate you guys. I'll catch on Saturday for Payday 3, hopefully for real that time.
Fingers crossed.
Super
No
fun.
way the servers die again.
Super fun that half of a heist that I played today. That was great.
The one that was like mostly completed too.
Yeah. Appreciate you, everybody. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the love. And I'll see you later. Good night.
Bye, chat.